Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Giving a lesson, don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
Ow. Hello.
What up, y'all?
Hello.
It's Monday. Y'all ain't part of our Patreon. Thought last night was Monday, huh?
Wait.
Oh no, because you didn't get our extra show.
We're already starting. Hold on.
What?
What is somebody ill owl in the YouTube said? Why did y'all take down the Razakel exposing Violent J in that NWA group that we saw at Ballos? What? Why? We didn't take down any interviews, sir or ma'am. Any interviews from anybody exposing anybody is still up. Or unless you're talking about the one where somebody tried to claim that it was their video and didn't give us credit for, and we got that one taken down.
But you can go to Replicon Radio and find that one.
Yeah, we still have that up on our page. We just simply asked for credit, and they refused to give us credit and told us that God gets credit. So we had it taken down because it was copyright infringement, because it was our material.
So get your shit straight, son, before you come targeting somebody.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're fighting. They were just asking. So that's what happened to that one. It's still up there.
Yeah, you can go view it on our website right now.
Man, we've been live for like 2 seconds. We're already cursing people.
Yeah. Yep.
Jeez.
Ain't nobody's cursed anybody
And we
yet.
got 2 retracted messages already.
He said it's about time y'all got overtime. I agree. That's dope.
And then he retracted it.
I don't know why he retracted it, but we seen it.
We saw it.
We saw it, Ryan.
We saw it. We looked at it.
We appreciate that you appreciate that we finally got overtime.
Yeah.
There's no reason to retract that.
Yeah, there's no shame in that game.
But yeah, holy cow. So
maybe he wanted to add some exclamations and some, add the right punctuation.
you're right, Ryan. It is about time that we got overtime on. Hopefully he is a great interview. It hasn't started yet, but it's going to start shortly.
It is going to start shortly.
We started early for us.
Yep.
Sort of.
As far as us talking.
Yeah. But I started the music early too, so it's like, so anyone that's not listening live, it's the same.
That is true. That is true.
So we don't want to make things uncomfortable.
No, we want you to have to fast forward like every other episode.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But yeah, anyway, if you're tuned in to Replicon Radio, you're in the right place. That's what this is. We do it every Monday, 6 p.m. Central Time on RepliconRadio.com and now live on YouTube. A few minutes later, because we do not play music on the YouTubes.
That's right.
I appreciate your correct grammar, Mr. Ryan. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Man, fuck that shit. It's the interwebs. Just tight.
Yeah, if you guys don't already, go ahead and hit that fucking subscribe button, because we need those. We need y'all.
Ding that bell, too, while you're at it.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
It's not so much that we need them, it's that you guys need to see our content.
Yeah, like
subscribe that shit.
All our Patreons got an extra show last night.
That's like a whole show. It was like a whole. It was like 3 hours or 3.5 hours.
It was 3.5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was pretty entertaining. It was pretty entertaining.
They got all the insight on the Replicon Radio Awards that are getting ready to drop.
Yeah.
On the OASs.
Yo, so
the controversy.
See, grammar is his life, and you know what? I respect that, and I appreciate that. We need more people that are concerned with proper grammar.
Do we?
Yes.
In my day, we called those people grammar Nazis.
Yeah. Well,
they still are.
And you know what? You know what?
Changed.
You know what happened when we went through that whole wave where everybody on the internet hated grammar Nazis? Everybody got really fucking stupid and started eating Tide Pods and started snorting
what
fucking...
What do you mean they got? They still are.
I know.
I think they just started making memes.
Well, they started making...
That's all they did.
And they're incorrect
That's directed
grammar.
completely at you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, well,
Mr. fucking 8 Facebook pages because they get banned fucking.
I'm
every
sorry.
month.
I'm giving the people what they want.
You don't get banned for improper grammar
I don't
Right.
get banned for improper grammar.
unless it's on your shitty meme.
Well, that I stole.
that you stole.
If I make the meme, it's proper grammar.
I saw
sir.
I saw some shit yesterday. I was rolling, dude. I get over them, and then all of a sudden something hits me, and I was like, "Oh, dude, that's funny." Some dude had this. I don't even know. He said, "I think my dog has autism." Have you seen that shit? I can't even tell you what the
I don't
photo
think
is because
so.
everyone in America will hate me, but. It's just funny. Like the line is, "I think my dog has autism."
Oh,
You have to
God.
see the image for yourself, I guess. But if you know what it is, you're
See, why
probably
don't you
laughing.
send these to me? If you can't say them, just think to yourself, if it makes you laugh really, really hard,
The one with the spoon made me laugh really hard. Too,
and
but
then-
it's kind of racist.
yeah. Oh, I can't post that because that's Instaban for me.
Yeah.
Anything racial or anything like not being racist, but anything involving race.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's only funny because it worked.
And
we
I'm
were talking
cut-
about it earlier. It's
Yeah.
not racist. It was just funny.
and I've come to find out that anything that has to do with sexuality, yep, Instaban. Anything that has to do with the rainbow people, Instaban.
I think we just got banned for that.
That's because little
Did you just
Mark.
refer to LGBTQ as the rainbow people?
Yes.
Yeah, we're fired.
Well, I'm sorry, Zuck can't touch me here.
That's because Zuck.
You didn't know
switched over to the
Spreaker
dark side.
and RepliconRadio.com is owned by Facebook, bro.
Oh, I believe that. Everything is owned by Facebook.
Yeah, RepliconRadio.com is owned by Facebook.
The gays are taking over the world.
Oh.
And we appreciate it. Make everything more colorful.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though they stole the rainbow, but it's fine.
Yeah, at least come up with something that's your own.
Well, you know, they're just like the rainbow. They have a little bit of everything in them, just like they have a little bit of every color in them.
Boy.
And y'all thought I was bad.
We're off to a start,
Son of a
bro.
bitch.
Hey, it's the last show of the year.
Did you have a bad day at work today or what?
No, I'm good. What? I'm in a good mood.
Maybe you should just be in a bad mood all the time. Then start cursing the listeners in
Okay, I did not.
seconds of going.
I swear
on.
that was rude. I didn't curse nobody. I was responding to somebody in the chat.
Yeah, so I guess he thought it was the NWA groups. I guess he thought it was their fucking interview, but it was actually ours, and they didn't give us credit for it because they give credit to God, not us, which is no.
I don't know who the
equivalent by any
NWA
means.
group is. Who's the NWA group?
That's the guy that posted it, I guess.
Is it?
The homies with attitude.
Oh, I don't remember that guy. I think it was because that guy did. It wasn't like NWA or whatever. It was like
Napoleon.
no, it was
with
just some
attitude.
guy's name. Like
Yeah, I
it,
don't know.
I don't, and it was like a channel with like
Yeah, it was
10 subs.
definitely was not his or their interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just I
But
don't.
But you can go to
Yeah.
RepliconRadio.com and you can find it there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
our Razakel interview from 2017, one of the first shows we ever did. I think.
It was, yeah,
And you can find it on our page. You don't need to
I
find
think
it
it's in
on
the
theirs.
archives actually on our.
it is in the
It is.
archives.
You gotta go to you go to RepliconRadio.com, or you go to our Spreaker page, and there's a whole nother show called Replicon Radio Archives.
I'll go check right now to see if it's on there.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
I know, but it only goes back so
For
far.
everyone that has no idea what we're talking about, we kind of touched it, but yeah, someone stole a portion of our interview, reposted it as their interview, and was sharing it as some sort of clickbait Razakel exposing Violent J thing.
And it was something that wasn't even relevant anymore because it was so old.
You know,
It wasn't even relevant anymore.
no, it was just clickbaity.
Yeah.
And we just nicely said, hey man, can you just credit that this is from our page? Like, not even take it down. Just say, hey, this is from Replicon Radio. Maybe someone will be like, oh, that's a cool interview. I'll go check out the rest.
No, he didn't even wanna do
problem. And
that.
he was like, yeah, he was just rude about it. It's all credit goes to God. Blah, 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 blah. So,
Yeah, if all credit goes to God, then why are you
so we
fighting
said,
us on
sorry,
this?
fam, we're taking it down. And
Yeah.
YouTube said, you know what? You're right. That is yours, isn't it?
Yep, because it
It
is.
is what happened. Oh, and all the hits that you got off of that, we're going to take them away from you too. So now you got like 5.
Yeah, we were trying to keep that from blowing up because there's no reason for it. You know, if you're going to use our stuff and it's just not even relevant anymore. You know,
I mean, that'd be like somebody coming into your house, stealing your bed and saying it's theirs now. You ain't going to let it fly now, are you?
2017 archives. Well, you know, it's not up there. Not on the Spreaker.
What? Razakel?
Yeah,
Should be.
It's
It-
there somewhere.
I don't see it. Not on there. maybe. I think was that from 2016?
We
The
haven't
end
been
of
around.
2016?
We haven't been around that long.
Yeah, we have. We started in the summer of 2016.
That's a long time. I wasn't even born yet, bro.
In 2016.
Fuck no.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, that's because I went back and looked because I had to go. Let's see, I had to go in the other channel to see who our first interview was, and that was Kevin Gill,
Yeah.
and that was in 2016.
Was it?
I believe so. So that Razakel may have been. Was it the Razakel Illegal episode?
I think maybe.
That was 2016.
I don't remember.
It was 2016, and unfortunately, 2016 episodes did not make it onto our new Spreaker.
No, it's there somewhere.
Okay,
It may
you
have
can
been.
keep telling me it's there, and I'm looking at it. It's not. Let's see,
I don't know. But
we didn't take it down. Okay, it's.
But
it's
even
there,
that
it
one,
just
even
didn't-
the Razakel Illegal one was May 2017.
May 2017. And why is it?
I don't know, just looked it up. It's right there. And it's on Replicon Radio page as well. It's on our YouTube too. From 1 year ago when we uploaded it. From
Yeah,
the
I'm sure it's
yeah,
on
it's there. You're just really bad at searching stuff. Remember, we've established this like 5 times.
No, because I'm looking under the Replicon Radio 2017 archives, and it wasn't there.
Well, maybe it's on good old-fashioned Replicon Radio. Either way, it's there. It's on YouTube twice, on our page and the old-fashioned shit
Okay.
page.
Yeah, so then it's
Ours on our page is from a year ago when we uploaded it. On their page is from 2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe it just didn't make it into the 2017 archives, but it's on.
But it's there. This conversation is less relevant than him reposting it.
It's true.
We have old episodes. If anybody ever wants to listen to them.
Yeah, you can find them.
Whatever you want, just search the words Replicon Radio and the one you want. That's how you search stuff.
Because we have plastered so much stuff all over the Googles and the Facebooks and the YouTubes that anytime you search an artist, chances are within the first page or second page of the research results, you're going to find a Replicon Radio link or a flyer or something if we've had them on.
Yeah.
So
Word.
we're getting it to where you can't get away from us.
Oh, speaking of illegal, we'll save that for after the interview.
I saw that. She responded to that too.
Shout out to Doreen at Spreaker using the Spreaker site. You can like our page over there as well. We're also live on YouTube if that's easier for you. And there's a link right there in the chat room.
To the
Yeehaw! To the YouTubes.
To the YouTubes.
You guys talk. Can you guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute?
No, we can't do that. It's
Well-
illegal.
No.
Is it illegal?
Illegal.
Well, talk to somebody. I'm gonna get our guest on the line because we're starting this shindig early.
Why don't you go pee first?
Well, hoo-hoo! I peed right before we started.
Go pee right now.
I'm pretty sure you gotta go.
I'm pretty sure you have to
I
pee. You
probably
just don't
will.
know it yet.
Well,
Right, it's gonna pop up in like
it will
2
pop
seconds
up,
when
but
we
it ain't
got him on
ready
the
yet.
show.
So.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he did say
Why
he
you
had
got so many Polar Pop cups over there, dude?
because
There's
I
no
didn't get no
trash
trash
can.
bag.
Oh.
He keeps forgetting to remind me to bring a fucking trash bag.
Oh, well,
I've actually told him a couple times. He just doesn't do it.
You did not tell me at all.
Not today. I didn't.
Well,
know.
you know
You
what?
ain't tell me ever.
Merle's right. I mean, he could just pee in one of the Polar Pop cups.
No, I don't
He
want to
won't
see
let
that.
me.
You can't see it. What are you gonna? You got X-ray vision? You gonna see his dick through the table?
No, I don't want to hear it either.
It's you say it's big.
And I don't want him to get it all over the fucking table. That motherfucker can't even hit a toilet.
It's so big it'll lift the table up if it comes out of his pants.
Oh, hang on. Let me get them Cheerios out for you.
Oh yeah, fun fact, we got to put Cheerios in Bruce's toilet now because Paul does not know how to pee in the
He's
toilet.
probably going to go pee in the fucking drain right now.
Well,
Motherfucker wouldn't be the first time. It better be the last time.
why don't you
did
put
it.
one of the big ass funnels in the drain?
He still wouldn't hit it.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay, you got to put the funnel in like a pool floaty, so that way there's an even extra ring around it.
Bro, there's not a funnel that big. I mean, fuck. You know, like the funnel at Six Flags in the water park?
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't even big enough, bro. He couldn't hit it.
No, he'd hit the side of it.
He missed it all over.
Well, he likes to sway a lot, so I'm pretty sure like he doesn't like actually hold on. He just lets it go.
Yeah, right?
It's like, damn, P, you peed on the soap again.
I don't know. I wish this interview would take over soon because I got to get a refill. Joe Boo needs a refill. Speaking of Joe Boo needs a refill.
79 cent 32 ounce sodas.
Sodas.
Oh, he's talking about the Polar Pops.
Minnesota.
The Polar Pops. They don't have that up in Minnesota, apparently. Or is he in Michigan?
I know they don't have Polar Pops in fucking Michigan.
I can't remember where he's at.
He's like,
you better save up your Polar Pops for Astronomicon. It's coming up.
you better take them home and wash them.
Take them home and wash them. Make sure you don't grab the P1.
Why would I wash them?
Why would I wash them?
I just get more to get.
Not up in Detroit.
I take them with me.
Not up into Michigan. That's what I'm saying. You got to take it. You got to wash out some.
Why would I wash them?
Because you want to reuse them. Think of the turtles.
Are you just drinking today? That's the problem, isn't it?
I've had 2 sips of wine.
Something's wrong with them. Anyway,
2 sips of wine.
That's in a typical accuser.
Okay.
An accusation.
What is?
What you said.
Don't be hating.
I'm not hating. You're acting different. There's a reason.
No, I'm in a good mood. It's the last show of the year. We came off of a good show yesterday. We got stuff done. I'm just in a good mood. Is it a fucking crime to be in a good mood?
Apparently, if it's you,
I guess.
you must be the only. You're the only person I disapprove of in a good mood.
Son of a bitch.
Hashtag dead body back in the dumps, please. Like,
Fuck.
Anyway, we have guests.
We do. We have guests.
We have a guest.
A guest.
You guys ready for this?
I hear him.
I'm not ready for anything. I'm going to bed. I hate this. Fuck this. I'm out.
That's not fun. But yeah, we're getting started early. We have a special guest on the line, all the way from all the way from Montana, live from his family vacation, taking his time out to hang out with us. Give it up for Overtime.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
The OT, baby.
We're doing great, brother.
I'm in a great
man?
mood, but I'm not supposed to be.
I'm good. I'm on top of a mountain with my arms extended out like an antenna so that we can make this phone call.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Hell
You need
yeah.
to teach that to some of our listeners.
It's only 9 degrees where I'm at.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So
Hopefully
you're plenty warm and you're good to go then.
You sound about as crisp.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm in. Yeah, I got my swim trunks on. It's good. It's good times.
he's in the hot tub.
That's awesome, man. Well, we're sorry to interrupt your family vacation, but we're glad we get to hang out with you last show of the year. Second to last day of the year. So
Yo.
thank
Nice.
you for taking the
Nice.
time to chill with us.
That makes me the last show of the decade,
That's right.
right?
It's
Yeah.
true.
That's right. It's going to go
That
down in
also
history.
Isn't a decade 10 years?
Yeah.
I'm not that smart, but I think the decade's 10 years.
It is.
Yes, it is.
It is. You're right. You're spot on. So, yes, you're going to go down in
No, I'm not.
Replicon history.
Replicon history is the last show of the decade. I love it.
Right before we hit the roaring 20s.
You're gonna be remembered forever.
You guys remember year 2000 when they thought the world was going to end because of the computers, Y2K?
That was
Yeah,
fun.
absolutely.
I had the computer pulled up and I was watching it as it happened.
Watching the clock.
I was
change.
watching the clock and I was like, I fucking knew it.
If that doesn't date me, then I don't know what does.
That was actually like I'm pretty sure that was the last time I got high. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get high. If we're gonna die, I might as well get high.
Yeah, and then the clock went by and you're like, oh shit, I'm fucking high.
Yeah, like what do I do? What do I do now? And then I was like, well, maybe
What do we do now? We're screwed.
we're in the wrong time zone. We gotta wait till
Shit.
It's California time, obviously.
Well, Japan's not on fire yet, so.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love it. That was the thing. What was Y2K? Was it fucking East Coast time or what? Who knows?
I don't know. No, I don't think anybody asked that. They were just like,
Yeah, no, they were just like, all time zones don't exist at this part.
Each line, like there's this like a imaginary fault line, and every time it hits the time zone, everything just blows.
Yeah.
The computers just eat us.
Yo, have you guys ever heard of the Mandela effect? I'm sure you have.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What if that's what it really was? What if that's what Y2K really was?
That could be. That could have been it.
What's
Because
with-
I don't remember hearing about the Mandela effect before Y2K.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I'm saying.
What's with all our guests and their conspiracy theories?
I don't know. That's
I like it.
That's great.
I like it.
I love it. I love it.
It's they think we're like the reptile people or whatever.
We're not lizard people.
We're not lizard people. Are we?
I mean,
Don't.
Who knows?
We don't know. I don't
Who's
know.
to say what we are?
What are lizard people? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
Reptilian.
No,
that's what
what?
it was. I couldn't even think of the name.
Yeah.
Reptilian.
I mean, we are mammals, so we're not reptiles.
Woo.
Happens.
I like turtles.
Well, we're all a bunch of old men. And one of us is on a mountain, so I think we made it.
Yeah.
We did it. We made it. I found 2 gray hairs in my beard today, and that's called experience.
Jesus, I have a lot of experience in my beard.
Yeah, so does
Ooh,
Rue.
fuck you. We wasn't even gonna go.
There's a lot of experience in this room right now.
I'm growing. Hey man, that's that chrome I'm growing, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Got the chrome going.
Listen to
We're
too much
already on
salt and pepper.
conspiracy theories and fucking gray hairs and white. We're on
Hairs of the wise men.
weird hairs of the wise. Ugh.
right on the
That
right on
sentence
the
was disgusting.
right on the stack.
I don't know if you could hear him, but he said hairs of the wise men.
Hairs of the wise.
There you go.
Ugh.
That's what this episode's called.
By the end of this episode, it might be called "Fucking Overtime Fell Off a Mountain." Like, Lord of mercy. Stay safe.
Yo, I'm experienced up here though. I'm experienced up here, so I'm good. I'm good. Like even though I know how to talk, like we'll be good.
All right. Make sure you keep your footing.
But don't fall down the hill like Tommy Boy.
That'd be bad. Well, let's.
Yeah, do you got your security belts on and all fucking clamped, rope tied up?
Yeah, he's all carabined in and whatnot with his swim trunks.
He's hanging over the.
I love it.
Swim trunks and his cowboy boots.
He's
He's
hanging-
carabiner to the side of a mountain.
He's just hanging over the
You said
ravine.
that.
Hey, I got cowboy boots on right now.
That's awesome. Of course, why wouldn't you? You're working overtime.
There you go.
Exactly.
Well, before we get too off the track or off the side of the mountain, let's try to think about way back in the day. Generally, man, when we have people on, we like to go back in time, go back in the DeLorean, figure out how it all got started, how we got to this mountaintop. You were born and raised in the world of hip hop in the country of Montana. How did
Yeah. Well, not the country, but the state of Montana. Actually, I wasn't, man. I was born into country and rock, man. It wasn't until like 8 Mile dropped that hip hop even reached Montana.
Oh wow. Well, I didn't mean Montana was a country. I meant like in the woods country, like the horses.
Yo, but I'll tell you what, Montana could be a country, bro. We got I'd be all right with that, actually.
Have your own little thing. So growing up,
it's
that'd be awesome. You could be king or something. King of the country.
Nah, man. There's too much attention with being the king.
That's what's up. So like growing up as a kid, like you said, hip hop didn't reach you till 8 Mile came out. So you weren't even. So you were raised on like classic rock and like southern rock, or like how eventually did you get into music and into hip hop nonetheless? And like
Yo, George Strait, man. George Strait, bro. George Strait, Alan Jackson, Garth Brooks. All that stuff, man. All that stuff's what taught me how to write songs. And then when I was
I know all of those
15,
artists.
exactly. When I was 15, that was when I first started getting into like rap, and I didn't even know. Man, I'm 35 today. I just turned 35 actually yesterday.
well, happy
or 2 days
birthday!
ago.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. But I didn't even start doing music till I was like 24. So I've only been doing it like 11 years.
That's what. Well,
I stumbled
because-
into it, man. I just loved music, but I couldn't sing like Garth Brooks, so I just figured I would just spit some bars instead.
That's what's up. Hey, that's the way to do it for sure. Yeah, definitely. Happy birthday. So, I mean, you growing up though, you kind of had this. I wanted to talk about this because you kind of had a weird. I guess you guys moved to where you were going to school, which is kind of like you're part of the city. And you ended up living alone when you were 16. Like your parents were like, "No,
man,
you're
so
cool, bro."
I was a good kid, man. I was till then, and then I was a good kid, and I was really good at sports. I was good at baseball, and where my mom was moving was like a population of like 300 people, so they didn't have sports, and so like it was, you're 16 and like playing competitive sports, and all of a sudden they're just gonna take that so that you can go live in a podunk town and like buck bales like, hey, fuck that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, they were like, yo, it's cool. Like, you can, as long as you keep up your grades and shit. Which I was always smart, so I was able to keep up my grades. But what they didn't know is that that really led to like, I had the party house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can
I didn't have
imagine.
no
That's
parents.
nuts, man. 16 years old, your parents move away and say, "Here's the house, go play baseball." And
Yeah,
keep your
but-
grades up. Like you must have been a real good kid.
I was good, but you got to also understand, like, we're in Montana, so you know what I mean. Like, Montana's not really crazy like the city would be. You know what I mean? It's not kind of like that. It's a small town, still small town shit. So it's pretty easy to like
Just some
stay straight and narrow, I guess.
country boys and girls getting down on the farm.
Yo, man, yeah, and like keg stands are the worst thing you could have done.
Yeah, I hear you.
And if the beds get full, we can sleep in the hay. Hey, we're from the country.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So yeah, but that's just, I mean, that's got to be nuts. So you're literally 16 years old, living on your own, and then you just started partying all the time, and kind of that's when like you started getting into trouble and doing bad things, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much, man. It was like when you don't got supervision, like you don't have anybody to answer to, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it bit me in the ass, and then you have to wake up at some point, and I did. So I'm thankful for that, man. I made it out alive, and some people don't, so that's cool.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, that's a lot of the artists we talk to's kind of story is, some of them probably get into it a lot worse than you do, but, people get into bad places, and a lot of times music is their way out, or, just a coping method.
It is, man, because, like, it's a lot easier to talk to a piece of paper when you're writing than it is to, like, talk to somebody else, you know what I mean? I still can't really, I'm not really good at, like, talking about my feelings and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my old lady gets pissed all the time because I don't like to talk about stuff, but I'm really good at writing about it,
There you go. You just have to start writing her letters. Well, you can always call and talk to us, brother. You're family now. So if you need to...
Yeah, I love it. I'm going to call you guys. You guys are going to be on my speed dial and say, you know what, I got some shit to say.
Absolutely, man. Get it off. That's what we're here for, brother. Get it off your chest. We're...
Call and talk to the bros.
That's right. We're therapists for the world of music and movies. That's what we do.
I love it.
For sure. So you're partying, you realize you're going on the wrong path. But then what, you were like 20, 21 years old when you kind of made this realization. I mean, you were still young. What
Yeah,
drove
man, I
you
was
towards the music, or was it originally music, or was something else? Like what was going on in your life at that time?
No, man, I woke up and I was homeless, living in my truck, and like I came from a well-to-do family, and that wasn't acceptable. You know what I mean? So it was like, fuck, something's got to change. So I did, man, and I don't know. I got kicked in the nuts one too many times by life, and then I was like, it's just time to wake up. It wasn't even until a couple years after that I found music, man. I was always a fan of it, but I started out by freestyling in my truck because I was really cool. I was really good at it, right? And then, like people thought I was cool because of that, and so I liked the attention, I guess, that I got from that, right?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of led to like, I don't know. I just started writing shit when I was bored, and then I went to the studio one day and I got addicted. That first studio session, I was addicted.
That's what's up.
Done. Hearing yourself on record is something else. You know what I mean?
For sure. I mean, especially, at least if you're doing a good job of it. I hear my
Yeah, I
voice.
mean, there's, you know,
Cringeworthy sometimes.
yeah, it took a long time to get used to my voice, hearing it back. I still don't listen to, like, radio interviews and shit like that, because I just hate how I sound. I think everybody does. It's like we hate how we look in the mirror, right? We always want to be like that big fucking buff dude at the gym.
Yeah, I guess. Or, yeah. The pretty princess.
Or
Big
fucking
Big
Thor.
wants to
We
be a
want to
pretty
look like...
princess.
Hey, that's all right, man. You can do whatever you want. It's 2020, bro.
Just about. Yep. But so
Yeah.
so like you said, you so when you first started, were you taking it serious? You were more of like you said, you liked the attention, you wanted to be cool, and your sound was different. You were making a different style of you were just making rap that you heard on the radio, right? I mean, it wasn't like...
Yeah, man. I just started, like... You gotta understand that, like, in Montana, like, if a song's in the top 40, we get it 4 months later, right? And so it's like our influence is like what we see and how we emulate. So when I first started off, I just, I was writing music like I wanted to do rap, but was just doing what I thought I needed to do. But I jumped in head first, man. I took it really serious. Nobody else took me serious, but I took it really serious. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, every other local artist story, you know what I mean? Tons of people saying you suck, all that shit, but I just didn't quit. You know what I mean? It's like anything else. You're not going to be good at woodworking unless you actually woodwork, right?
Absolutely. Practice.
Exactly, man. I just recently picked up my guitar, and, like, when I picked it up, I had no idea what in the hell. I didn't even know what the different strings were, you know what I mean? And then now I can play guitar, so it's like, it's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And some people are destined for it, bro, and some people are not. And I guess I was just either too stubborn or lucky enough to figure out I was destined for it, I guess.
I was going to say, could you be not destined for it, but make it happen anyway? I mean, I guess that's always a possibility, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know, because there's a lot of people that have been rapping for a lot of years that you're like, dude, you're still off fucking beat. What's wrong?
Yeah. True that.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, but there was a time, like, at some point in your career, like, you put out your first album in, 2006? So, I mean,
yeah, 2006 or 7, something like that.
So, but you were doing, like it's like the stuff you knew. When was there a moment when you were like, this isn't me, and you kind of turned towards the more country, I don't know how you describe the country rock,
it's like
hip-hop?
country. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, I woke up and I was 30. I woke up 30 and I was fat and overweight. And I went to the gym. I lost 50 pounds, and I was just like, yo, something's got to fucking change. And I didn't like the music that I was doing, so I started listening to a lot more country. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start being who I really am and where I came from. And just started making and it just blew up from there, man. It's been really, really, really good. It's been a really big blessing since then. But yeah, I just woke up 30 and I was like, maybe a midlife crisis, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's not midlife, but I woke up 30 and I was like, fuck, I'm not really anywhere right now. So what do I got to do?
I feel you. Yeah, but I don't know if I'd call it, let's call it an epiphany instead of a midlife crisis. That sounds way better.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't a midlife crisis, that means I'm still scheduled to have one. So let's just call it a midlife crisis.
that means you're over halfway done, though. Which, I mean, what's worse?
Yeah, true. But do we really want to live past like 70?
I don't know. It depends, I guess. If we're a successful music artist, maybe. If we're homeless in our truck, probably not.
Facts.
I'll let 70-year-old me decide that one.
Yeah. Let's wait till we get there to figure that one out for sure.
Yeah, we'll have a conversation with ourselves at that point.
So, I mean, you literally just woke up one day and you're like, this isn't me. I need to be true to myself. And then, like, did you just go out and pick up a banjo and start rapping to it? I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, man. I just started.
I
just
listened
started
to some of
looking
your
for
old
beats.
music today, and I was like, that's the same guy? Like, you know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
It's like, Southern and proud, and, divided we fall, to like pop that pussy girl. And I was like, that's the same guy.
that pussy.
We're not going to talk about that. That shit's dead now.
Pop that pussy. Pop
Yeah, that stuff's dead now. I got a daughter on the way, man. I can't be talking like that no more.
Well, that's
Yeah,
understandable.
probably shouldn't.
But I'm saying, but even if your music doesn't reflect that person anymore. But it wasn't.
No.
I mean, obviously that comes with age and getting a family and things like that as well. But it's like, but everything's so you're like, I got to be true to myself. Instead of trying to make top 40 hip hop that I hear on the radio 6 months too late, I'm just gonna do me. This is who I am. I live in the sticks. Let's sing about it. I'm a proud country boy. Let's rap about it.
You know what it is I just I thought of it from a business standpoint, and I was like, okay, well, I can do this rap shit and I can compete with millions of other rappers, or I can figure out how to make this work. And as I started, like, I guess investigating maybe or doing research, I realized that, like, country rap lane, here's what happened. You ready? When I was a kid, when I was 15, 16 years old, white kids like me, we had Eminem, right?
You're not white.
Then Eminem got old.
Yep.
And then Eminem got old. And we didn't really have anybody like Eminem anymore. You know what I mean? There's plenty of white rappers, don't get me wrong, that's what I'm saying. But he was just so relatable to kids like me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then what happens is rural America, like the working class, the oil rig workers, the construction workers, shit like that, they still really enjoy hip-hop. But between the ages of like 25 and 45, they aren't relating to the mumble rap. They aren't relating to, the modern day hip hop, right? And so what they've started to do is gravitate towards country rappers because they're like, holy shit, these people are just like me. Plus they do rap and they mix in a little country, which is, like, let's be honest, country music is the king of all genres. Like, it's the most grossing genre in history. Yeah. It's the only genre that has not been polluted. I know there's pop country now, but still, like, you know what I mean? And so, like, here's all these middle-aged, 30-something kids that grew up on Eminem that for years haven't had anybody to relate to, and so now they're starting to gravitate towards country rap. And I started just kind of looking, and these country rappers are independent. None of them are signed, yet they're like making mad money on YouTube and stuff. And so I'm like, yo, like, there's nothing more country than Montana. There's nothing more country than how I'm on top of a mountain right now. Okay, that's country.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, that's country. I'm in the middle of Montana in like 8-degree weather, and it's, that's country. So, like, there's different kinds of country. There's southern country, and then there's like Montana country. You know what I mean? There's like cowboy country. There's country boy. There's all that shit. You know what I mean? But where I'm from, we got farmers and ranchers and shit like that. So it's a different kind of country. And, I grew up on Eminem too, so I just started mixing. But how I made the transition is I just started looking for like instrumentals and stuff that had acoustic guitar in it, right? And then as soon as I found some stuff with acoustic guitar, I realized that it triggered something inside of me. Like, songs started writing themselves, man. As soon as I heard that acoustic guitar, because that's what I had grown up on, is hearing the acoustic guitar. I didn't actually grow up on rap, you know what I mean? I appealed to the rap beats. I love rap beats, but you know what I mean? Country type instrumentals are in my soul, I guess.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's really it, man. That's really kind of how it made the transition, and I'm telling you right now, it's a subgenre that still doesn't even have its own subgenre. People call it hip hop and whatever the hell they want to call it.
Right now.
No, Star Wars is
Star Wars is being invaded.
No, that's the Monday Night Football theme song, because my son's phone's in my truck right now, and one of his buddies is just calling him, I guess.
That's what's up.
Anyways, kids, man, they at least it's not some weird ass ringtone. At least it's football, right? America.
Yeah, that's America. It's kind of crazy. Like, it seems like obviously like what you just said. It seems like that happened all over America. Like the you know what I mean, the kids that like Eminem probably is responsible for a lot of it, opening up a lot of country and southern and not urban people up to a lot of hip hop. And then like nowadays we're getting this, you know what I mean? Like you and Yellow Wolf and Jelly Roll and
I would say more
Upchurch,
Ford,
and,
not
yeah,
really
Colt
Demon
Ford.
Jones, yeah.
Not
Yeah,
really so
Demon,
much Eminem. I think it'd be like more like Colt.
I think
Colt
it
Ford.
just,
Yeah, but those inspiring people, I guess. But it's like it didn't, 10 years ago, none of these artists were, or maybe 15 years ago. I don't know.
I think country music always had rap in it, just people never really paid attention to the words that rhyme.
well, here's the thing. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. Country rap didn't start by white boys at all, man. Think about Nappy Roots.
I was just gonna say Nappy fucking Roots.
Yeah, Nappy Roots.
You know what I mean? Think about artists like that, man. Country rap started in the South. Let's not twist that up. Country rap started in the South, and there's been country rap since the early '90s. I mean, Bubba Sparks, he was in the early 2000s.
I remember when Neil McCoy was rapping on his country album.
Neil McCoy.
Exactly.
He had a rap song at the end of his record, and I was like, "That's so cool!" Because that's what my voice sounded back then.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So it's just like I follow. I'm an analytics guy. I'm a business guy, and all the analytics I look at, they everything indicates that my fan base is literally 25 to 44 years old. That tells me one thing: these are all aged people that were definitely influenced by Eminem, but for years haven't had anything to relate to in the rap world. So, I guess we're just kind of evolving a little bit, and rural America is really embracing it. And here's the other thing, man. Those type of people, they got jobs and shit. They buy a ton of merch. I'm telling you right now, they buy a ton of merch. They still download they still buy CDs and stuff because typically they still got a truck that's got a CD player in it.
Yep. Absolutely.
So when I tour, if you look at my tour schedules, I only tour to like C and D markets. The reason is, like, they're not feeling me in the middle of Seattle. They're not feeling me in the middle of Chicago, man. They're feeling me on the outskirts where, like, they're factory workers and things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So it's, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's
my
still
biggest
most of
crowds
America.
are in the town. That's the thing, man. Like, people get this misconception. They think that, like, New York and L.A. and Chicago and Atlanta run America. That's not true, man. I've been across the map. I've done 18 U.S. tours. I've seen the United States. And I'm telling you right now, the heart of America is in the rural areas.
Cornfield.
Exactly. Cornfield.
That's all. That's it. Yeah. If you're ever on the road, that's what you see. Cornfields. And somebody's taking care of them.
Exactly.
And they're listening to Overtime.
Exactly. And all you smell is cow shit everywhere.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's all. I mean, that's cool. Like you know what I mean? Like that's you. That's where you're that guy. And then you realize I gotta be me now. And obviously it's been wildly successful for you since you decided to be true to yourself. And it's good to see America is picking up on it.
And that's just it. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, and there's a lot of hate involved from the rap community, like the rap community, like, but it's two different worlds, man. I'm telling you, like, it's two different worlds. You take like the rap world, and they know nothing about country rap, but then all in the same, like, take the country rap world, and they don't know really anything about the rap world. So it's like, I started in the hip hop, so I got like a lot of relationships in the hip hop industry, which is really cool. But so I've kind of been exposed to both, and it's like the country rap world is like a really cult like following. Like, once these people start support you, as long as you're real and as long as you're authentic to them, like, they'll support you through thick and thin, and that's really cool to me.
Oh, absolutely. I was actually going to ask you. We do a lot of underground artists, a lot of underground hip hop. But I know back when you were first getting started, like 2007, 2008, you did a lot of work with you and Illest Illuminati were linking up together, and he's kind of an artist that we see in the underground a lot, especially now with his like comic book and stuff like that. Like, how did you guys end up linking up? Is that still a relationship?
Yo, you want me to take it back for you, bro? My first album in 2005, I used to go by my artist name was OT Playa, and his artist name was Young Jay. So you really want to dig deep, look up OT Play and Young Jay just released. That was both of our first records.
That's what's up. I think.
But no, Jay, you don't want to hear that shit, bro. But anyway, nobody wants to hear that shit. But yeah, no, Jay and I. So I was the best man in his wedding a couple of years ago. So like Jay and I, we're still best friends. Like we're brothers. So you've obviously heard the term alumni.
Yeah.
So alumni is mine and Jay's movement. So he's the founder of it, and I've helped him. We're basically 50-50 partners in the entire alumni movement. So I still, even though I'm country rap, man, I still I run the alumni movement with Jay. I keep calling him Jay, but he's Illuminati to the rest of the world. But anyways, yeah, we run the alumni together. We do a festival every year out in Montana. But yeah, him and I, we're very, very close.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's definitely. We haven't had him on the show yet, but I'm sure we will. He's definitely doing a lot of stuff, especially with his new comic Sav. You guys should go check that out. And he's doing big things in the comic world for sure.
Shit, that's a text message for me. If you want Illuminati on there, I'd shoot him text and tell him to call you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well,
please.
Yeah, that's my bro for sure.
Yeah, he's dope. I've definitely been seeing him a lot. So that's cool.
Actually, I just featured on a song on his upcoming record, so that'll be interesting for you guys to hear. Because he's, you know what I mean, he's horrorcore, or skits hop, horrorcore, that type thing, and I'm country rap, so we just did a song. He brought me back to my hip hop shit, so I actually rap on it.
Dope. Well, that's dope, man. I personally enjoy seeing stuff like that. That's why I was curious about your guys' relation. I was like professional relationship more so than that, because a lot of times if you're in a completely different lane, people just may not work together anymore. But I think it's cool to see people that.
Yeah, man, shit. Jay and I talk daily, damn near, and we work together. We do, you know what I mean? He's actually trying to convince me right now that we should do a tour together, and I'm just trying to figure out how that'll work. Country rap fans and the Illuminati fans. It'll be something different. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no, it'd be dope, man. It's the same. Imagine, telling your parents when you were a kid about country rap. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of concept. Like it shouldn't be a thing to, like, grandpa wouldn't understand what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you tried to tell him.
Grandpa doesn't understand what I'm doing.
You know what I mean? So it's like with something like that, like it's genre mixing, but it worked. Like the lines are so blurred, and you know what I mean? Like some people will be like, oh, that'll work, but at the same time, it's about a vibe. And if you guys are vibing, and obviously you guys are friends, that vibe would probably work.
Performer. He's a performer too. He puts on a show, so he's definitely entertaining. That's for sure.
I mean, we get down to horrorcore and Twisted, and we have all those guys. We have all that music on the show all the time, but we also get down to overtime. So, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah! I appreciate it.
And like people like, and especially with like I don't mention him again because I love Jelly Roll, but people like Jelly Roll open up a lot of doors for both sides because he plays to the Juggalo crowd and he plays to the country crowd, and everybody loves him.
Yo, he's really been instrumental in like bridging the gap between hip hop and country rap. So he's not what you would consider a country rapper, but he's, you know what I mean? He definitely has that. He definitely has that feel. So it's like, I don't know. He definitely is really instrumental in bridging that gap. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's a Southern boy.
Southern Belle.
Yep.
Southern Belle.
That's awesome.
Definitely not a Southern Belle, but yeah.
Bunny's the Southern Belle. But yeah, we love it.
I love it.
So you just released one of your biggest records, December 13th, Divided We Fall, which I guess is the follow-up to United We Stand.
Yeah. So United We Stand was my first Billboard record. And then Divided We Fall just did, it was number 30 on the rap sales chart for Billboard. So
that's awesome.
It was nice to, it was like, I don't know, I think I'm finally at like the threshold where you kind of break into the other side, I guess. I don't know.
You're literally at the top of the mountain, bro. You made it. Like, what are you talking? You're standing at the top of the mountain. You're there.
I am actually at the top of a mountain. That's kind of ironic.
Yes. Yeah, like you're physically there and you are metaphorically there at the same time.
Oh, I still got plenty of climb to do, but
No, for sure.
yeah, it's good. I take the wins and I appreciate the wins, man. But I still know there's a lot of work to do. So I stay humbled in that, and I think that's kind of what keeps me driving forward, because this shit can go away just as fast as it came. So you got to do the work.
Oh, absolutely. But congratulations on that. You said 33. So you bumped up 10 spots just on the night. So that's huge already. Billboard charting it all.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's been the last record charted number 42 in the R&B rap or R&B hip hop sales, and number 44 in the country sales. And then this record was 42 in the R&B and hip hop, and then number 30 in the rap sales. So it was definitely did better than the last one, but my distribution told me that, dropping it December 13th, I actually dropped it, essentially during the hardest sales months in the music industry, because you're competing with a ton of music purchases in
And Christmas and
you just are. Yeah, December is like when the big labels and shit, they want to get their last little bit of last little bit of money out of everybody, I guess. So being independent, I kind of took on the majors as far as that goes.
But yeah, so who knows, if you would have released it at a different time, you could have top 20, top 10. Who knows?
Yeah, shit. We'll find out on the next one, I suppose. I probably won't do another December release, but
You live and you learn.
learn my lesson there. But I'm just blessed to have it do as well as it did. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about staying working, man.
Absolutely. No, it's awesome. You're not, like you said, you're hitting country charts, you're hitting hip hop charts, you're hitting R&B. You know what I mean? Like that's.
I think that's just because the industry hasn't figured out how to classify people like me.
Yeah.
And I think they don't want to give us a country rap fucking genre.
That's even.
I think
better.
they're just like, I think they hate us so much that they're just like, fuck you guys.
I mean,
You're
saw
not
what they
getting your own
did-
genre.
You saw what they did with Old Town Road. Everybody's head about exploded.
Yeah.
Yo, hell yeah, it did. That pissed them off big time.
Yeah, they didn't know. Nobody knew what to do.
Yeah, they were. What are we? Are we supposed to be mad? What do we do?
Are we okay with this?
I don't know.
Right, exactly.
That's how you need a little Nas X feature. There you go. That's awesome.
I mean, I'd probably be cool on not doing a little Nas X feature.
But yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, he just, I don't know, man. I don't like how I'm not even going to talk on Lil Nas X. It doesn't matter. But he blew up and then just decided one day, I'm going to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, bro. I've been working for 15 years to get to where you're at, and you're just going to today it's too much for you. You want to take a break?
Yeah. Poor guy.
I don't know. I just, independent, you know what I mean? I guess we all just wish we had a viral song that's number one for fucking 25 weeks.
Yeah. I would love to have one of those. I don't even make music.
Yep.
Yet.
That'd be fantastic. And who knows, maybe if I did, I'd take a break too.
Hell yeah. You build a house on top of that mountain and just take a nap.
Fuck that. I'd just own the mountain.
There you go. Even better.
At that point. Yo, fellas, I hate to cut this short, but we're with a party of like 35 people that I got to get back to.
Well, shit, bring
It's
them
all
on.
family and stuff, so...
Shit,
You're right.
Put it
Yeah.
on speaker. Let's get
Grandma,
it crazy.
grandma and grandpa, nieces and nephews, my son. Yeah, just make it a big old party.
We're going to explain horrorcore music to grandma and grandpa.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they would love that. They already have a hard enough time trying to understand this rap shit I'm doing.
That's what's up. No, yeah, for sure, man. Get back to
Good times.
your family. I'm going to ask you one more question because we do ask all of our guests, so I don't want to not
Yep.
include you. And then hopefully we can have you back when you're not on vacation for the next one, and we can talk longer about it.
I am absolutely down, man. Especially if I'm home and in the office, I'll talk for 3 hours, man. That's what I'm good at is talking. So
Perfect. That's what we do. So I'll just leave you with this one. Essentially, you got 3 records. that, you know, either inspired you as an artist, as a man, as a dad, or, you know, you're stuck on top of that mountain, you can't get down, whatever it may be. There's 3 records that you could not live without. What would they be?
3 records that I couldn't live without. Definitely Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
Garth Brooks Fences. And I forget the name of the record, but it's by Fleetwood Mac. So that would be all 3 of my genres that I've been really influenced by. But yeah, I forget which album it is by Fleetwood Mac, but
Rumors?
yeah, they were a huge influence.
That's awesome. I think the last person that ever said Fleetwood Mac on the show was Kane Hodder, the guy that plays Jason Voorhees. So you have something in common with Jason Voorhees.
There we go, man. Fleetwood Mac is legendary. I love them. Stevie Nicks is my girl.
That's awesome, man. Well, get back to your family.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, go check out the new record. Tell them where they can find you, where they can pick up merch and follow you and all that good stuff.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, you can basically get to anything, all my videos, all my merch, all my music at overtimemusic.com. You can find me on YouTube, just search Overtime. You can find me on Facebook, just search Overtime. Instagram, all that stuff. But if it doesn't have a blue check mark, it's not me, so don't send them a message.
There you go. Go check it out. Go pick up the new record. We're going to play a bunch of music for everybody to listen to that's listening live on the website, YouTube. You don't get to hear it, but everybody else should get to hear it.
I'm gonna come. Is there a way that I can go back and listen to this later, or what?
Yeah, absolutely. Is
it gonna be on YouTube?
It's YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, anywhere you can listen to a podcast. Just search Replicon Radio; it'll be everywhere.
Nice. My goal is to make it the most listened to interview. So as soon as I get back home and I'm in the office, I'm going to show you guys some magic of Overtime grassroots marketing.
Ooh, awesome.
Oh, shit.
And then we'll anticipate the return, and we can talk more about everything else. We had a bunch of people writing questions and stuff in the chat too, so we'll write them down.
Oh, nice.
We'll have you back in 2020, and we'll do it big.
Nice. Let's make it happen. I am down. You guys just shoot me an email, shoot me a text, either way, and just let me know. January, I'm pretty wide open, so let me know.
All right, brother. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your vacation, and we'll chat soon.
Flow show.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you much.
All right, bro. Much love.
Bye.
For those of you that are on YouTube, head on over to repliconradio.com. You'll be able to hear all the tunes over there that we're getting ready to play.
That's very true. You will. Bunch of new Overtime. I'm just stalling and talking right now.
What up, Factory Farm?
Everybody, but we will be back. The show is not over. We have plenty of things to talk about when we come back. So when you do, when it does pause on your YouTube channel, have no fear. Hang out, chat with each other, because we'll be back. I need to unplug that because that's making fucking noise.
Still is. Up there. Whatever that was.
I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Overtime.
We'll have him back on for sure.
Yeah, he's dope.
I feel like we had a lot more. Even he and we had a lot more to talk about. So
absolutely. So he'll be back in 2020. It's something for you guys to look forward to. And we're gonna tell you about a whole bunch of more guests we have in 2020. We got awards coming in 2020. We have so much coming. Where's my fucking on break screen, fam? Boy.
Yeah, it's right there, bro. It's gonna be in the last place you look. I guarantee it.
It's just annoying. Everything. It's fine. But yeah, YouTube will be back after these.
After these brief messages.
Like Replicon Radio.
Yay! We're back, biatches.
Holy cow. You miss us?
What up, y'all fuckers in the chat room?
Did you guys miss us? We were gone for a long time.
We had Replicon shit to do.
We were gone for a long time.
We were for a really long time. Damn, almost like an hour.
Sorry
Not
about
quite.
that. We had something else to do.
Seamus, what up? Heather,
But-
what up? Jason, what up? Factory
back.
Farm, what's cracking?
Chat room's popping over at RepliconRadio.com. You guys should head on over to YouTube and get that popping.
Get it poppin'.
What up, Leroy Jenkins?
Leroy Jenkins back in the building.
Oh, shit.
He's
What
awake.
up, Heather? What up,
drinking all
Mark?
that
Hi,
coffee.
Merle. What's happening, baby?
Hey, if you're just tuning in, you missed it.
Hi,
Overtime.
Dana.
We had a good time hanging out with Overtime on top of a mountain.
Doreen, what up?
It was dope.
I think I covered everybody.
Overtime.
What up? Thank you for overtime. That was a great interview. Wish we had a little bit longer to talk to him, but we will have him back.
We're gonna have him back.
He will be back. I hope.
And if you were listening on the website or the replay anywhere but YouTube, we had a pretty dope playlist of different sounds from Mr. Overtime. I made that playlist, and I wanted to give you a little bit of the new, a little bit of the old, a little bit of the middle, a little bit of everything.
Whoa.
A little bit of everything. So it was dope, man. Shout out to Overtime. We look forward to having you back. Hopefully you're having fun up there on the mountain.
He yodeling away on that mountain.
I apologize. I know there was a few of you that had questions and stuff in the chats. We didn't get to them. I didn't know we were going to run out of time.
Yeah, we didn't know he was going to cut it short.
I apologize for that. And sorry we had a long break, but we were doing something cool for you guys. So
That's right.
We tried to do it Sunday, but we ran out of time. Because we were doing other cool stuff for you guys.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Oh, that's weird. That's not even
Seamus
on,
has got
is it?
chicken.
I was gonna put the camera on, but it's frozen from some point in time.
So what do we got? Can you unplug and plug it back in? Or is it going to fuck some shit up?
Probably fuck something up.
Wouldn't
I mean, it
surprise
doesn't
me.
work, so I'll try it.
With the gadgets we got going on around here, it might fuck something up. Yeah, Mark, I agree with that, dude. I mean, even though the pack wasn't as good as they should have been this year, or as everybody was hoping this year, especially with the couple of the let-goes and the pickups they had at the beginning of the season.
Are you talking about foosball stuff?
Yeah, we
I
are.
thought we were done with that.
No, it's still going on, man. Playoffs, baby. Playoffs.
Thought we were done with that too.
Playoffs.
I already
Fantasy
lost this
football.
the Super Bowl.
Fantasy football's over with, but now the real football playoffs are starting to kick off.
That's good. I don't.
My 49ers are tearing shit
Why
up, so
wouldn't
I'm
the
very happy.
fantasy football playoffs coincide with the real?
Because
the players don't play.
Yeah, some of the players will not play.
Gotcha.
My 49ers they killed it. They almost lost the game last night, but they got the number 1 seed. They got the bye for the first round. Congratulations to them. Sorry the Pack couldn't do it. So they go on. Who the fuck do they play next week? Fuck, I haven't even looked at the playoff bracket. I don't even know who they play next week.
Not me. I already lost. Who cares?
P only likes fantasy football.
Well, I got second
After
place.
that, he's done.
I am runner-up, second place in this year's Twisted Fantasy Football League. Okay. There's a whole lot of other people that lost way worse than I did.
Hey, I'm not dissing you by any means. Second place is not bad. Wiggles got second place.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Wiggles is a joke in
I
second
didn't-
place.
Not
Is
Wig-
that what that is? Is that what you said?
No,
Fucking guy ain't even here to defend himself.
he's here somewhere.
I'm sure he's listening.
He's
tuned
hiding
in.
in the bushes like Ouija man.
He's in Tuesday.
Yeah, the Saints got the Vikings. Eagles. I think the Eagles actually have a fucking bye.
You think the Eagles are bye?
They have a bye week.
Oh, well.
Hi, Merle. I'm not doubting you, man. The 49ers probably should have lost that game last night, but
Second
somehow they
place.
held on to it.
You're right, Jason. Second place is the first loser. That means you're first, and if you're not first, you're last. So at least you're not the last loser.
You know, it's better to be like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th place loser than the second.
That's what I said when I lost. I was like, I'd rather just been like fucking dead. I don't want to be dead last because that sucks. I want to be like second to last. So I'm not the loser. No one gives a shit about me. I'm not in the running. You know what I mean? But then when you fucking just lose, like that sucks.
You know,
because then you care. You're like invested. You're like, oh shit, I can actually win this thing. Oh, but I didn't.
You know, there's two things that
I
people
liked it
always
better
remember.
when I didn't have a shot.
There's two things that people always remember: who got first place and who got last place. After that, all the in-betweens don't matter.
Yeah. But a lot of times people will remember who lost. Like second place lost or lost.
Yeah.
No one cares. Anything in the middle doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What are you doing over there, bud?
Fucking Seamus cracked me up.
What am I doing?
Wiggles hiding.
I mean, if you really want to know, I'm creating scan queries on my stock scanner.
I don't know what the fuck that means. So.
Yeah. But if you wanted to know.
I don't know. I still don't know. You told me, and now I'm more clueless than what I didn't know at all.
Seamus said Wiggles hiding in the bushes.
It's basically it's setting up an automatic watch list with scan queries that look for certain criteria when you're scanning the stock market for stocks. So you're looking for certain tells to know when a stock is doing something, and it pops up on your radar, and then you go and you check the stock and the price action on there, and you look for certain trends and certain patterns in the stock trends and all that stuff, and in order to kind of maybe understand what's going on with it and decide whether if you want to pursue monitoring it or if you want to just discard it, which 70 to 90% of the stocks you just discard, but you'll find those ones where you're like, all right, I'm going to watch that one for X amount of time and see if it's going to do what you're predicting it's going to do, and then if it does, you get a confirmation, and then you get a buy-in, and then you can make your plan of action, and then you can start trading that stock, and then you watch it, and then it's very complicated.
I have no fucking idea.
When I started Robinhood, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing when it came to stocks. I've been watching a lot. I've been reading a lot. I've been training a lot. Now I'm ready for paper trading, which is basically you get
Wiggles is driving, by the way.
You get accounts.
Oh, did he comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get accounts where you can instead of using your money, you use fake money, and so you can practice trading stocks. And I found, and I'm on one of the.
I should have done that instead of Robinhood because I lose money on that.
Well, I actually just switched all my money from Robinhood to Webull because Robinhood, I found out it's good, but it's trash. It doesn't, especially compared to Webull, because Webull.
I have Webull, but I don't have any. I haven't activated it.
You should, because it gives you a lot more options, a lot more specific information that you need to follow. And also, I have another stock thing with TD Ameritrade, and I use their stocks screener and scanner and all that stuff. And a lot of the people in the industry use this. And it also has a mobile app that you can it interacts with the computer and the app. That's what I'm setting up right now. But it's baby steps. And while I'm doing this, while I'm learning, while I'm watching videos, while I'm trying to educate myself on how to do stocks and all that stuff properly, so I don't just go and lose my fucking money. Yeah. I'm also putting money into it every paycheck. So I'm putting money into my capital. So when I feel comfortable enough, all right, I know what I'm doing. Let's go live. Let's put real money into this. I'll have a big enough capital to where I'll actually make some money. I'll get some gains, So, yeah, it's a lot more complicated than you thought. Like, you can't just wait for a news story to pop and be like, oh, they're gonna announce something super anticipated, or something.
Well, why don't you just open up a 401k? That's basically what you're doing, and you can put in whatever you want, and they watch it for you, just with the money that you're putting into them.
That is so far from the truth. That is not even.
No, not
that
at all.
is so far away from what I'm doing.
No,
I'm doing swing trading. That is not long term. 401k is long term, and other people do it and they put it in their own stocks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like
you don't have to do it long term.
Well,
I bought stuff that I think will be good later. You're
options.
trying to make. You're the quick guy.
I
bought stuff that I'm like I plan on sitting on forever.
Yeah, see,
But
you're
I made
long
money
term.
on fucking. I'm watching Robinhood shit. A lot of it go down, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because I started being like, oh, this, or like trying to buy cannabis stocks and
Yeah.
thinking it was gonna be good, and it's all going to shit. Except for the few that I knew were good,
Yeah.
like AB.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going up.
You guys should do a whole stock marketing show.
But I'm making money on Wish. Not a lot of, or not Wish.
Yeah.
What's it called? Acorns.
You're giving them a lot of money.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Acorns. Yeah.
I didn't
started on that.
Yeah.
And it's basically.
But that's what you're basically what you're doing is that it takes money. It's complicated, but it basically takes money out of each purchase that you do, and it puts it into a 401k, and you have your own portfolio, and it's basically what you were saying. You can do short term, you can do long term on that.
Yeah, I mean, you can get in it for a month and fucking sell out and get
However,
out.
this, I have control of what's going on over it. Like, I know what stocks are going to do what. I can hold on to it as long as I want. I'm monitoring it. I can get the best profit. You know, I'm controlling it, not them. And, you know, because they stay in it. They ride the ups and downs.
Yeah, but there's different steps that you can sign up for it and get out whenever.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because then you don't know what specific stocks they're buying into.
Yes, I'm selling that.
No, you always do. You always know you always know where your money's going.
I mean, you know what category your money's going in, but they don't tell you the exact stocks.
Oh, yeah. I got all the paperwork upstairs. I can show you all the way down to the last dime where it's going.
Yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to.
Oh, you're talking about your 401?
Yeah, I'm not trying to do it. I got money going into a 401k. I do Acorns, but I made it on the
Acorns doesn't tell you.
Well, Acorns doesn't tell you. I put it on the most moderate setting because I'm just using that to collect money. And then I withdraw like every once I hit it's like the YouTube, every $100 I'd withdraw that bitch, and I usually put it in my stock capital, so that way I can build it up, and then when I
said, you're rich now. Is what you're telling me?
No, I'm not.
If you have something called an every $100 that you invest, you're rich, bro. You're rich to me, fam.
Oh, well, I guess I'm rich, fam.
He's rich, bitch.
I seen your St. Louis Cardinals Santa Claus hat. That cost a grip.
Oh yeah, I don't. You know, to be quite honest, I don't know where that is. I don't know where that came from.
As soon as I saw pictures of it, I was like, that motherfucker was expensive.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I thought of too. Like, that's expensive.
Oh, it wasn't the Trops that I bought at Enterprise Center for Trans-Siberian.
Those were probably expensive too.
Those were
that
expensive.
Santa hat.
Yeah, the Santa hat.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That costs money, bro. That's got a Cardinals logo on it, and it's a Santa hat.
I was a certified.
That could have been a giveaway, bro.
You know, to be quite honest, I don't quite remember where I got it. I think it was
shit like that away.
Might have been a gift.
Know. I got a fucking I don't know what you call it. I'm gonna call it a Cousin Eddie hat with a fucking Cardinal logo on it. That was a giveaway.
I don't know your cousin Eddie.
You don't know Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation?
Is that the shitter's
full guy? Yeah.
I keep seeing people have them all.
With the ears on it.
I love how people like to put that in their yard now. I'm like, what the fuck? I've seen like 4 of them this year.
blow-ups?
Like, no, like fucking they made them. Like,
oh, yeah, they got blow-ups.
They got fucking mannequins wearing costumes with fucking hoses and shit. Like, I've seen like 4 or 5 of them this year. Like,
that's fucking hilarious.
Why is this
That is funny.
Why is this a thing now? Whatever.
But yeah.
That's what you're doing.
I mean, yeah, factory farm. That would be ideal.
Yeah,
That'd be dope as fuck.
I could do a stocks thing, but it would be an amateur, like not amateur rookie to the lowest sense.
Who are you referring to?
Who, me? No, I'm talking to you.
He's answering your question.
I'm talking to you because you're like we should do a stock thing.
No,
a stock video.
mashup with Cardinal and Replicon logo.
No, you said I should do a stock video.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
you guys should do a stock show where you talk about stocks.
Yeah, we don't know enough.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm learning a lot over here just by listening to Dead Body Man. So.
I could definitely do at least one from what I know. But I'm still learning. I haven't even started paper trading yet. I was like,
the stock market's a lot like billiards. It's something you'll never know everything about.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is that like when I started in this, I was like, okay, I had a basic understanding of it, like the most like I thought I did, and I was completely off. Like it's patterns, man. It's like you gotta look for indicators. It's patterns. It's overreactions. Because there's a difference between day trading and swing trading. Day trading is where you buy that day and you sell that day.
Right.
That you don't hold anything overnight, and it's buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. The thing about that is you got to have a capital over $25,000 to do that. You can't, if you don't have an account that has over $25,000, you can't do more than 3 of those in 5 business days. Otherwise, your account gets locked out until you get 25 grand. So a lot of people don't do that, especially in my caliber of doing that. Swing trading, however, you could do as many of those as you want. And that's basically, in layman's terms, you can buy
swingers. That body was a swinger.
Yeah, you can. Well, I hope to be a swinger. You can buy a stock on Monday, and then Tuesday you sell it. Or you can buy it. You can sell it Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Like, you buy it with the anticipation. All right, I know in a week it's going to go up. I know in 2 weeks it's going to go up to this. It's supposed to, in theory, it's supposed to go up to here. But that's where you need to learn your indicators, where you know, because they have like resistance lines and support lines, and it gets complicated, man. And it's overwhelming at the beginning. That's why all I'm doing is just building my capital and just watching as many videos as I can. And now I'm messing with this. Like, I'm trying to play around on the scanner. And I'm trying to get into the scheme of like watching them every day, because with swing trading, you don't have to. You can check them at the end of the day. Right. You really, unless you're in a position, which means that you've actually bought a stock and you're monitoring it so it doesn't plummet or anything like that. Which you should have what's called a stop loss. When you buy a stock, you should set it to where you know, judging on a certain criteria, you know that you don't want to go below a certain number.
Right.
But it's not gonna. You want to go low enough to where the stock market fluctuations aren't going to stop you out immediately, because there are fluctuations. So there's a lot going on there, and it's. I've been studying for months, and I'm still going to be studying for months. But I'm now going to at least try to get into the habit of messing around on the scanner, like physically actively doing it, not actually trading yet, but I got some that I'm watching, and I'm looking for indicators. Like I'm gonna start paper trading, and it's a long process. One of the things that I was reading from a book that I got about it, that they said that if you're starting from zero, you don't know anything about the stock market, you shouldn't even be paper trading before 6 or 7 months, because like you just need to take in all the information. You're not basically, if you start, you can paper trade from day one if you want. You could use the real money from day one if you want, but you're just gonna lose money because you don't know what you're doing, and you don't want to use your training practices with your actual money, because it's, one, you're losing your money, and right, two, you don't have enough room to learn from it. Because okay, let's say a rich guy goes like, all right, I got $5,000. I think I might know about the stock market. Here, let me watch a couple videos or read a couple books. And then he goes in and he's like, well, I'm gonna practice with this $5,000. Well, within 2 months, if he's lucky, he might be, completely in the negative. It's like, all right, well then what are you gonna do? Well, fuck, the stock market sucks. I'm not gonna do anything with that. And then you just move on. You're not practicing it. And once you lose that money, you can't play anymore. So that's why
you gotta save up and get some more money that you can go gamble with.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just the same, but it's the same as like going to a casino, but it's not gambling. But in the money sense, it is that you walk in with $20, you can play around and wherever you want with $20. But when that $20 is gone, and it will be, you're not. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna be able to play the games no more.
Unless you're lucky enough to
hit which people are. I'm not saying that there's not luck.
Guaranteed.
But the thing is that a lot of people think stock market's gambling. No, it's
and it is in a sense, but it's actually more of what's the word that I'm investing. It's more of an investment than it is gambling.
There is this,
but you do gamble when you do investments as well.
Like, for example, when you go to a casino, there are games that you gamble at, like blackjack. They give a 49 to 51% house edge. That's the best edge that you can get besides roulette, which is almost a 50-50. It's like a little bit higher than the 49-51.
It's only 50-50 if you're betting red or black.
Well, yeah, but
Then the odds just go down
but those are the best ones. The slots, it's like fucking 10%. Like you're not. The stock market, the percentage, if you know what you're doing, the percentage for the player can be 70-80% win average. You know, I would love to go into casino with an 80% win average or 80% win percentage.
Bro, those are those Indian casinos, bro. You playing war and fucking high card and shit. Hell yeah.
So if you know what you're doing, you're not going to win 100% of the time. That's never going to happen. You're never going to do it. But that's where the stop losses come in. That's where a lot of the emotional restraint comes in, that hey, I'm not going to go past this. I'm not going to let my emotions get the best of me and like double up my position because I think it's going to go the other way. You can't do that because that's how you lose all of your money.
Right.
But if you do it right, I mean, you have a good percentage to come out on top. And it's about a lot of small gains. You're not one big fucking gain after another.
Right.
Because that's like throwing Hail Marys in football. I mean, how many of those are you going to get done? I mean, that's a little bit more skillful. You can get that done easier.
It does happen.
But you get what I'm saying. Like, that's like throwing Hail Marys to fully covered receivers every time if you're just gambling with that, if you don't know what you're doing. And even if you do know what you're doing, it's still,
yeah.
If you don't have the emotional restraint that is required, you're still gonna lose money. You can know everything about the stock market. You know every pattern there is. You can know every chart. You can follow everything. You can get in at the perfect time.
You don't have 100% control over it for sure.
Well, yeah,
you don't have control of what the companies are going to do.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, that's always the gamble. That's the gamble that you take, is that you don't know what the stock is going to do, but you have a very high probability if you know what to look for, when to get in, and when to get out.
Yeah.
You have a good probability.
I mean, there's always signs of when to play, when not.
Exactly. And it's. But
referring to the stock market,
but yeah,
not gambling.
Oh, right. Yeah, but the thing is that even if you know all the indicators and you're 100% accurate, you get in at the perfect time. If it starts, if it does anything weird and you let your emotions get in there, that'll fuck it up. You could be the perfect stock market, trader, but if you get hot-headed too often, I mean, then you're gonna suck.
Absolutely.
That's all it is. So, I mean, there's a lot involved in it, and I think it's fascinating. I fucking love it. I'm excited to really get into it and all that stuff. And maybe one day, who knows? Maybe I might not have to have a day job, and hopefully this takes off to where I don't have to have a day job. But I always want to be able to fall back on the stock market, because you can make money in any market.
That is a job itself, though.
The
stock market, that's what people turn their jobs into.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is that if you want to do swing trading, but if I wind up making it if I go to day trading, if I get a big enough account and I go to day trading, I know day traders. Well, because I'm in Discords with other chat groups and all that stuff with the stocks. That they're done by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. They get up with pre-market for our time is 8 to 8:30, and the market opens at 9. I
mean, in all honesty, it's a 24-hour job.
Well, you got to monitor, but that's where the screeners come in. You got to have the screeners set up correctly, and then you can get in there, you can check them and all that stuff. The stock moves only in between a certain time, but you gotta watch the news and all that shit. But that's why I like swing trading.
Fuck the news.
That's why I like swing trading. Well, it doesn't matter, because sheep love the news, because when they see something, they're like, oh, they had bad sales, and then it plummets a fucking stock. That's one of the things that one of the people that I follow is like, hey, if you do this right, you can have a stock that's $45. I'm following a stock right now that is, I think, 32, and it was 45, and they got bad news, and it plummeted the fucking stock. But it's gonna come back up. You just gotta look for the indicators. So then you have the room between $32 and $45, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but let's say you have 1,000 shares of that. that's $13. That's a lot of fucking money, and all you got to do is ride it up maybe a couple bucks, and then you're making money. You're making a couple $200-$300, and if you think about it, if you want to make six figures a year, all you got to do is make like $200-$250 Monday through Friday a day, and you can do that before 10 o'clock if you're good. But swing trading is a little bit more long term. You're not gonna, that's not gonna exactly pull in every day, but you might buy 1 or 2 stocks a week or every 2 weeks, but you hold on to them until you get to that profit margin, and then you sell it, and then it equals out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making $100 on it, you held on to it for a week and a half, and you made $800 on it.
Yeah, I've just never had enough money to do stuff like that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've been where I fucked up is that I initially got the urge to get into it when I got into Robinhood, and then I lost money, and then I gained I gained a little bit of money, and then I lost money. Nothing big. But what I should have done is I wound up stopping doing that, and it sat there. I had like $60 sit there for over a year. If I would have put $20 in every paycheck, I mean, that's something. That's more money than what I would have had. I would have had $200-$300 to sit on, rather than the $60 that I left it at. So that's where I fucked up, because I let I let it sit for so long, and I could have been adding to it, and I didn't, because I wasn't doing it. I wasn't using it. I lost my passion to look into it.
I think that's why I like Acorns, because it's more of a sit it and forget it.
Exactly. I love Acorns, and that's the only reason why I have it, is because I want some. If they had one,
know who else loves Acorns? Squirrels.
Squirrel.
That's true, but I'm talking about the app.
Yeah.
But that's where the name comes from, because you
plant an acorn and trees grow. Yeah, and that's where the $100 comes in, and I just throw it in there, because I use my debit card all the fucking time, and it adds up.
I don't even have Roundup. I
have a 3-time multiplier on that bitch. Rich motherfucker, what's up?
Yeah, because you're rich.
Yeah, rich. I would love to do the
I was just investing $5 a week.
See, even then.
But then I just, once I saw that I was like actually made a little bit of money, I upped it to 10 like last week.
Yeah, see, I mean, it's even baby steps
That's
like
from
that.
the movie. I put those in there so Tony can use them when he edits.
Thank you.
I laughed at that one because I thought it was
It's a good one.
Um,
We did a movie review on break.
Yeah, that's why we were
for
gone
everybody
so
out there in Replicon Radio Land that cares. That's why we took a long break.
But yeah, see, I mean, that can apply to not just stocks. If you have a savings account, just put in $5 a week or $5 a paycheck.
That's literally the only reason I have any money, for anybody out there that knows that I fucking kind of didn't have a job for a while.
But you have to.
I set up 2 savings accounts that automatically took money out of my checks when I had checks. So now I have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I survived. Because I'm really bad at saving, so I have to trick myself.
You have to do it to where you can't.
It's gone. I don't see it. If I don't see it, you know what I mean? Technically I know it's there, but I don't see it. It goes away. I don't have to put it away. It goes away.
Yeah.
That and my change bucket.
No, that's your gathering bucket.
You
can't use that for anything else.
That's why it's become my gathering / Astronomicon bucket is what it is now.
Oh, two times a year.
It's a double event, yeah.
Oh, fuck, so you don't make as much.
But, no, but lately I've been coming home with money.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because I don't buy fucking merch anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
At least from the gathering, you come home
from
with
the
more money for the most part.
Well, even like I don't buy Twisted merch. I don't buy shirts and shit.
I think this year
the Jamie booth is where I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I think this year you'll see a bigger difference.
The Jamie Madrox's booth is where I'm in trouble. Yeah. I want all of it.
Yeah.
I told myself last year I wanted to bring $1,000 to buy shit.
You got a couple weeks for that.
Yeah.
5, I think.
But I came home from the gathering with like $200 something, so I just put it right back in the bucket.
Perfect. So now that's your Astro money. I ain't got no Astro money. I'm broke. Paying for a hotel, living like a hoodlum for the fucking weekend.
Oh well, as long as we get the hotel, that's all we need, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's the expensive part is getting there.
Yeah.
Once we're there, I don't have to spend hardly any money unless I buy something like Jamie art. Other than that, I got a fucking.
Jamie, don't fucking hold your heart.
I got a
over it.
cooler full of
Don't bring
fucking
it.
booze. I don't have to buy liquor there. I buy a fucking $20 bottle I brought with me.
Usually you have a lot of booze, but your cooler's mine.
Oh, whatever. I didn't say it was mine. I said it was a cooler full. It's there though. It's full.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. They're investing in a phone company.
No, see, I already invested in a phone case.
Otter case.
Speaking of invest, yeah, see,
I'm gonna
you
take
gotta
this
invest
image off the
for your future, and if you do it correctly, then it'll pay off. Like when I when I bought my car, I bought a really good warranty, and it ends in about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and I just took my car in for a bunch of warranty work, and it's paid off. They're covering everything, and they're fucking doing all the work.
You know you can re-up the warranty.
Heaven to Baba.
Unless you already did it. Well, I think you get 2 ups.
Heaven to Baba.
I did not know I can extend it. I can reach out to them and see. I don't know if they're gonna want to hear from me because this is probably like a $1,600 to a $2,000 bill, and they already replaced the head on my car
Oh my god.
last time.
Oh my god.
Every time they hear from me, it's thousands.
Hey, you guys
of
know it's the
dollars.
last show of the motherfucking 2019 of the motherfucking decade?
And I'm trying to give financial advice to set up for your future to go into 2020.
There you
Go
go.
into the
Set it up
motherfucking
now.
roaring 20. Set that shit the fuck up.
Donate to repliconradio.com and set up for your future of entertainment. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/repliconradio. Look forward to the Replicon Radio Awards dropping next month, next year, next week.
When the fuck they drop?
Holy shit. Next week, fam.
Oh, shit.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. I'll probably fuck it up now, but
You know it.
You fucking know it.
but yeah, man. Invest. You want to invest in your future, you need to go to repliconradio.com and click donate now and invest in the future of entertainment. Sign up for our Patreon, which is just like donating with perks. You know what I'm saying? Go buy some motherfucking merch at repliconradio.bigcartel.com.
Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah.
Happy
New
New Year.
Up, man. 2020's, we're bringing it, bro. You guys ready?
Seamus said they
I'm
gave your
ready.
car head twice. Nice.
Yes.
No, they replaced one head. They gave
Oh,
my
they
car
gave your
head
car
one
head
time.
once. That's
Yeah.
what it says. They gave your car head. How nice.
How nice.
Yeah.
That's what they do in Canuck. Floppy.
It was my car was a high class call girl. And
car
they-
girl.
Call girl. Well, I guess my warranty people would be high class. No. Yeah, my car.
Yeah,
would,
I'm pretty sure you can renew your warranty.
I can ask,
you
but I would have to take out a fucking loan because I got a third party warranty, and the only thing was
that might be a deal breaker for me.
well the fucking dealership I bought my car from was doing shady shit, and I think one of the CEOs went to fucking jail, and it fucked everything up, and they went bankrupt, and they closed the company, and oh god, I'm so pissed. I bought the car, and I got lifetime oil changes for the life of the vehicle. It was transferable. It went to anybody who owned the goddamn car. And I got oil changes religiously with that damn thing, and I didn't drive it for like a year, and because I let it sit, and I had another car I was driving to keep the miles off it, and that car shot shit, and so I started driving my Challenger again, and I called the dealership and I go, hey, I'm gonna make an appointment. I gotta get an oil change done on emissions or whatever, and they're like, oh, did you buy it through this other dealership? And I go, yeah. Isn't that who I called? They go, no, this is they went out of business. We don't honor their deals.
There's got to be somebody you could have sued in that situation. Especially if they went to jail and shit.
I don't know.
Somebody was fiscally responsible
I tried
for
to
that
look
shit.
it up. I know somebody that has the inside scoop. I haven't directly talked to him yet, but I will. But it just pissed me off that it was like I had lifetime oil changes, and it's like, oh no, we bought this property and all this stuff from this company, and we don't honor that shit. But you could come in and you could pay for our really expensive oil changes. Yeah, fuck off.
I mean, they're just trying to get their business.
That's how they
involved.
said it? I don't think that's how they said
That's how they said it, and he could suck a whole fat fucking dick.
He is so mad.
Yeah,
don't
if
blame
you had a car that I mean,
I have a car. I just go buy oil.
Well, we can't afford those rich
changes.
people cars like you have. Though.
well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say that, but I just bought a new car at one point. It is a learning lesson. I don't recommend
I
you
don't
do
really
that.
necessarily think it's a rich people's car. I think it was just he seen something and he wanted it, and he thought at the time he can afford it, and now he's paying for it, and he's penny pinching, or well, I don't even want to use that, but he's making his payments.
Well, I was there for a long time. Because the thing was,
you have to. If you want nice things, sometimes you have to penny pinch.
Well, the thing was is that when I got that car, I was making a bunch of money. Not as much money as I'm making now, but I mean, that was almost 7 years ago that I bought the car, and I was sitting good, and I didn't have the bills that I have now, and I'm like, all right, cool. I had plenty of money. I had at that time, after all my bills, each paycheck, I probably had $300 to $400 or $500
$1 million
after each paycheck. I was like, that's cool.
Jeez.
And I thought I had security. We thought my buddy, was the one that was on the shit list of the company. And then 6 months, not even 6 months later, 4 or 5 months later, I get called into the office and they go, yo, yeah, I don't think we should part ways. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And I got blindsided with a termination because they're pieces of shit.
Are they pieces of shit, or did you do something and you got caught, or you got, or that was the consequences for what you did or did
I
not
eventually found out 2 years later why they terminated me. What they terminated me for was because we were working out of a parking lot. We did not have a building. I was a diesel technician. We were working on a fleet of trucks, box trucks, tractor trailers, and all that stuff. And basically, we had a 2 or 3 bay slot. We were working in a parking lot, so I would say 3 or 4 spots wide. We had 2 tractor trailers. We had the trailers parked, and they were on the ground or whatever. And then we had one that was our office that we walked into. That so we had one was a parts trailer, one was a little bit of a storage trailer, and then there was an office. And none of it had we were running extension cords. We didn't have electricity really. And
so you told the neighbors we were stealing electricity, so they fired you?
No. Well, it was fucking raining, and I was sitting inside the goddamn office because it was raining, and I'm not going to sit there and roll around on the fucking ground because the ground was so uneven that we couldn't roll creepers on there. And it was raining, and it was 25 fucking degrees outside. So, or well, not 25, but it was in the 40s. And I guess my boss rolled around and sat outside for a good an hour or whatever. And it's first of all, why are you sitting out there for an hour? But it was raining and I had nothing to do. And he said, well, you're just fucking off, so he fired me. So it's dude, come on, man.
So while he was while he was doing work, finding shit to keep him busy, he found that it was unnecessary for you to be sitting when you should be finding yourself something to do to keep you busy. Which you didn't, and you were just sitting on the clock wasting company time and money. He fired you.
Well, the thing is,
that's what I gathered out of it. But yeah, I understand the circumstances.
Well, he worked in the office. He worked in
the bullshit because it's freezing cold outside. It's fucking raining. And if I'm not in the fucking bay and you expect me to get out underneath the fucking truck, get rained on, and fucking be out there in the cold, fuck you.
Well, you're rolling around on the ground when it's wet. There was no canopy over where we worked. We were exposed.
Fuck that. I ain't working in that condition.
Yeah.
I'm calling OSHA, motherfucker, if you want to fire me over this bullshit.
They didn't tell me, and I had to. I filed. I went to the VP of the company, and I was like, "Hey,
they have to give you a reason to fire you."
Well, it took fucking a long time.
I'm sorry. I guess Missouri is one of those states where they do not have to give you.
They never gave me one. I put in for a letter. I wrote them whoever the fuck a letter requesting a reason for termination and all that shit. And
Missouri is. I forget. Missouri,
yeah, they never gave me one. They never responded or anything like that. I'm like, you got to be fucking shitting me.
Yeah, they don't have to give you a reason for
long story short, I got unexpectedly terminated, and I lost about $6 an hour on my job, and that totally fucked me for the next 5 or 6 years. And now we're here where I eventually worked my way up to a good opportunity, and I make a decent wage, and and my car is paid off at the end of February, motherfuckers. So
Oh, you can't go to Astro now because he's going to have to make that last payment.
Oh.
Just skip that payment, go to Astro, and then pay it off in March.
No. No, dude.
That would be the responsible thing to do. Come on.
No, dude. That last one's a fucking partial payment. And oh, God. I might walk into the fucking credit union with cash and just bam, bitch.
Now give me the receipt and give me the motherfucking title, and I'm out this bitch.
Dama ho. Yeah, I might walk into the credit union.
Pay a motherfucker.
Pay a motherfucker. Pay a motherfucker. Pay a motherfucker. Pay him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me this motherfucker. It's
dude.
mine.
I'm gonna walk in there. If Astro wasn't in February, I'd rent a marching band to walk into the goddamn credit union, and we would all stand in line in queue waiting. And and as soon as I hit that, I hand them the cash over the fucking right on cue to goddamn.
That's funny that you mentioned that. There was a guy that quit his job and used a marching band to tell him.
That's
to go
exactly
fuck
what I'm
themselves.
thinking of, and it would be right on cue, just like that. It would be intense, and but that I think it would be hilarious because they would be standing there, and we would just all be kind of sitting there, quiet and all that stuff, and then as soon as I hand it over, just all hell breaks loose.
Just sit there with a big ass fucking shit eating grin on your face.
Yeah.
They're talking and ask you a question. You just sit there like, and then you pull out the fucking cash and be like, bam, it's mine, bitch. It's mine. Fuck you. And that's all you say.
Yeah.
Pay that motherfucker.
Yeah.
They say, sorry, sir, but you have another year to pay on this.
Oh no, I've checked into this.
You defaulted on your loan, sir.
No.
Wouldn't that be the fucking kicker?
Your last payment didn't go through till after midnight.
Well, technically, my car should have been paid off at the end of this month, but I did defer 2 months. Through the 7 years that I paid it, the only time that I ever fell behind is I think 3 payments, and I fell behind 1 payment, and then I deferred 2 months, and that was when I went through like 5 jobs in 1 year, and 2014 sucked dick. We're bringing sucking dick back. So, oh my God, I am so excited to pay that car off. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take... this is where you got to plan for your future.
A car accident or something.
No. Okay, first of all...
He's going to make the last payment and go trade that bitch in.
No. And no to you. You can holistically go fuck yourself, Paul. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that car payment like that I've been making for the past 7 years, and I'm going to take that payment and put it straight into my savings account.
Oh.
Put it straight into... I don't
put it straight into my ass.
I don't know if I can fit that much into my ass. That's a big payment.
I think he was talking about you putting it in his ass.
You want me to put it in your ass, Paul?
No, we're not doing
I don't
that
think
again.
you
We're
can
not
take
doing
this.
that again.
I don't think. I don't think you can take this tree trunk again.
No.
Woo! We're lifting tables with these dicks. But yeah, no, I'm taking that car payment and I'm gonna keep pulling that on my checks and I'm gonna put it in my savings account.
You're gonna put it in
All
the
I
fucking
can say
stocks.
is, all I can say is stay true to your word, son. Stay true to your word because a lot of people don't do that.
Exactly, and it's tough. And even on top of that, I'm already taking money out of my paycheck to put it into a savings
Wait a
account.
second. Seamus is not going to suck dick unless it's tucked. So you only want to suck tuck dick.
So you want to lick buttholes and suck dicks
He wants to suck
like at
tuck
the same
dick.
time.
He backed that up with and are in fact vaginas.
That's not a tuck dick.
He-
That's a different thing, sir.
Seamus ain't gay.
It's not like fucking Canadian bacon and ham.
Oh, he's another feet guy.
A tucked wiener is not a vagina.
Well, Seamus, if you're a feet guy, I got just the fellow for you. Why don't you go check out Flip Flop the Clown?
You're a feet guy.
Hey, getting it sucked from the back is awesome.
Well, that's clearly what he wants to do.
Well, Jason said suck it from the
yeah,
back.
well, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
That's literally what he said.
I mean, yeah. He's clapping cheeks with his face.
Yes. That's weird. With his floppy head.
Yeah.
I don't know how to speak on that.
That's the.
But yeah, what I'm gonna I'm gonna take that car payment and I'm gonna put it in savings, and on top of the money that I've already been taking out of my check and putting it in savings, so I'm gonna compound that. So it's
You're
gonna
gonna
be
pound it.
compound,
Kapow!
pound, bam, compound, blip,
I don't know why I said blip.
flip flop, you nasty. Flip flop is nasty. Oh, he's so nasty. Yeah.
All right, look. Since we're clowning around, I'm gonna do the honor here. Now you guys can tell me no, but
No.
I'm gonna open up for Jason to go ahead and fucking call in this week, will you? Call us, buddy. Let's talk.
Let's make this clear. He is sucking dicks that aren't dicks.
Hit us on the Skype, bro.
Not-
Call us in.
Not for the listener, the playback. No, we're talking about Seamus. Not.
Oh, was Jason calling?
I'm trying to get him to. I tried to get him to last week, but he
Oh, he's-
wouldn't because he was scared. And then we talked, and now he said he kind of thought about it, but he's scared.
Factory Farm. Hold on. What bad things did you hear about Flip Flop? Because if it's what I think it is, I would like to clear it up. Because as nasty as he is, that
He's as nasty
that
as
thing
he
that
wants
went
to be.
around is not true, and I want to clear it up because as nasty and as disgusting as that guy is, he's still a homie, and I'm pretty sure that he means well. He means well. So.
No,
You're a canoe licking fur trader.
So what did you hear? What bad things did you hear? You'll have to go a fucking paragraph. Just if it's
list
a
them
thing.
one at a time.
Yeah. If it's
And
a thing I'm
it'll
thinking
end up
about,
being a paragraph.
I would like to address that.
Flip Flop's a homie, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Delays. Waiting
Nanny.
on delays for people to reply.
No, we're not gonna lose listeners if you call in. Hurry up, come on. Skype us. Call in. Hurry up.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
Don't
it.
be scared.
Now's your chance, or you literally have to wait till next fucking Christmas, though.
Yeah. You call in now. Wish us all a happy New Year.
We're gearing up for the Roaring 20s.
That's right.
Are you guys ready for the fucking Roaring 20s?
We got to do it when he's drunk.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
Dana, you can call us.
Are y'all
One of
ready?
you's call.
Oh, that bad things. Okay, yeah, no, that's probably right. True. The butthole thing ain't true. The nasty thing I heard is probably that he tried to drink chick foot water.
Oh no, the butthole thing's true. He's told the story before.
Yeah, the clown paint on the ball. Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. There's a video out there. I've
Chick
seen it.
foot water.
I've
There's a
seen the
video-
butthole. I've seen the butthole.
There's a video of him and fucking Bagel Bites too.
Yeah, he loves grabbing his dick in his YouTube videos. That I thought you meant that because there was something that came up. I'm not even gonna address
should
it.
call him.
But yeah, hey, it's Flip Flop.
Ugh. I can't believe Rue hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I thought about it.
I don't have a link to it, but I think I might actually have the picture of his face paint on the butthole.
Yeah. I've seen the picture.
Yeah.
He's talking about
Thank
that. Well, those two different stories. His face paint on the butthole was him eating ass at gathering.
Yeah.
He had a foot in his.
Who
He
ass was
had
he
someone
eating?
put a foot up his ass.
He tried.
That's the story I was talking about. He's told.
Oh yeah.
He
He's
had
told that
somebody
one.
like yeah.
Yeah, because he
Put a
ate
foot
the
up his
butthole on stage at the gathering. And somebody tried to put their foot in his butthole, and he's like, it's not going to fit. Kind of like somebody else I know that had that story. And he's like, you can try it, but it ain't going to fit.
Good thing I wasn't taking a drink right there. Holy fuck.
No, I'm pretty sure he told the story and he was okay with it.
Yeah, like
He had the foot.
Yeah, after it was up his ass, he was okay with it.
Yeah.
But
he did
as it
that.
was going in, he was screaming.
ow. Okay.
He might have even told that on this show. I don't know.
I'm sure he did.
I'm not sure.
I think he did.
I've only talked to him for like a few seconds in real life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, all right, goodbye, see ya.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
clown.
he's a nice guy, but he's disgusting, and I don't want him to touch me.
I'm afraid I don't want his breath to touch my skin.
Oh, it's so bad.
God. That
Well,
motherfucker.
I mean, you see the shit that goes in his mouth. Literally, the shit that goes in his mouth.
Every time he stands next to me and tries talking to me, I stand up.
See,
I stand
those-
a couple feet away from him and hey, what's up, man? I try to avoid him at all costs.
Yeah, so I don't know that you would call that bad, more so nasty. So, he fucks furniture at work.
Yeah,
You know,
so he's
you
talking
know-
about that here. Yeah,
Talk about a guy that's not capitalizing on his fame. He's rise to fame because it's gonna
he's
fizzle
like
out.
on all kinds of fucking.
No, it's gonna fizzle out because he has nothing else.
he's on like XM radio shows.
I
and shit all
know
the time.
he did that, but the thing is that he's only gonna ride that until people get tired of talking about it,
Yeah.
and that's it because he doesn't have anything else.
But he
He's
always
got the-
comes out with something else to talk about. Like now we're talking about that butthole thing, and so what's gonna happen next when everybody starts dying out hearing about his little
Yeah,
foot
but like
fetish,
why?
and then
Like
all of a sudden
I
we're
follow
talking
him
about
on
assholes.
Snapchat, and all it is feed on my face. Feed on my face. Oh, goodbye. Feed on my face. Feed on my face. Oh, feed on my face. It's like, okay, I get it. Feed on my face. Yeah, and it's It's like I want him to realize that he has a tremendous opportunity here. That he is getting. He's huge. He's huge. Everybody knows who he is. He's not even. He surpassed Jugga famous and went to famous. And
he went to Sheamus.
Sheamus's anus.
Yeah.
He went to Sheamus's anus.
There you go.
Sorry, Sheamus.
You want to be famous?
My bad.
Touch Sheamus Amos.
Get to know Sheamus's Amos.
Yeah.
Drew apologize.
You dip the famous Amos and Sheamus anus.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how they make those cookies.
So if he hears this, I want him to know that's like, dude, you have a tremendous opportunity here. Everybody knows who you are, and like, all you got to do is to start creating some.
He doesn't have anything to create. Like
he created Feet on My Face.
Yeah, but it took him like years. It was just something.
Years, yeah. He even had to watch a video on how to rap.
We've been doing this for 3 years, and we've only got one mixtape, and it's like 2 minutes
We
long.
have a mixed track.
We have a mixed track. Yeah, that's right. The mixed track. Holy
Tastes
moly,
like
his
maple
butthole
syrup.
tastes like maple syrup? You might have diabetes.
That's Canadian.
The Canadian diabetes.
That's a maple leaf, sir.
Yeah. That is a true maple leaf. Does Canadian buttholes look like maple leaves instead of starfish? Huh.
It's true. It's very true.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make me sick, man.
They have true moose knuckles up there.
I'll tell you what, Jason. We will play the mixed track again if you call in.
Yeah, we'll play it for you live on air. Oh, I think that might be adding pressure. It's like, oh no, then I gotta laugh.
Then he wouldn't be able to listen.
Yeah.
He had a blues one. That's 9 straight then, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's 9 straight wins. An overtime win on Friday. Last week, Friday.
He said like number one.
Oh, yes, blue ones.
Yeah, like the
never
buttholes. The buttholes look like blue maple leaves.
Oh.
Which, why do you have veins coming out of your butthole? Is it when you have a blue butthole, that's like the veins coming out of your
Like a blue
your,
waffle?
Your sphincter.
Now we're peer pressure.
Your sphincter.
Like a blue.
Come on, Jay. Just call one time.
If we-
Maple syrup and straight up factory farm is starting to fight in the chat room with Seamus.
Good.
Dim's is Canadian fighting words.
No, it's not, because now it's just one man's opinion. Don't get all huffy.
I don't know. Seamus might say, I don't like that guy.
We're all maple.
Hey, buddy, you're entitled to your opinion, and I don't like it, guy.
You guys should fight in the YouTube chat instead.
Because everybody's over there.
What do you think that song? Will that song get us demonetized?
Ours? Mm-hmm. Did we copyright it?
I mean, it's ours.
Yeah, but I don't know where the beat came from. It's fucking Sleepy's beat.
Is there a beat on there?
Yeah.
It's not. We're not just fucking
Freestyle
in the air.
What's up? It ain't acapella.
Yeah, it's not
acapella. I don't know. It might have so much reverb in it that we. I don't think we've ever been flagged for it before, have we?
We haven't played it in 2 years.
I think we've played it more recent than that.
Well, to us, not live.
No.
Oh yeah, true.
We played it like a couple weeks ago, but before that we haven't played it.
Yeah, because I when I was going through my emails, I was like, oh, here's that.
Right? Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah, that was fucking Sleepy's beat.
Hi-Fi Productions. That's
I don't want to say his name, but
probably a really old comment, but super Canadian-y. It's an Italian super Canadian.
Well, that's even fuck Factory Farm. You are getting way out of line with this.
Oh god, go back.
That is way more grosser than fucking maple syrup.
Ranch dressing?
Yeah, like I would rather put maple syrup on a pussy and eat it than fucking put ranch on a. No. Nope.
Well, I mean,
nope.
If you put ranch on something, it just tastes like ranch.
I wonder if you put maple syrup on the butthole, does it
I like ranch
lube it up
dressing
for
on
your,
like my salad.
Like if you go to tongue punch a maple syrup butthole, like does it go in easier?
Maybe it works like a lube. It's kind of more sticky.
What if you get like the buttery maple syrup?
Well, in that case, then it might be more like a lube.
Yeah.
Oh my!
I don't know if you get a lot of friction going down there. It's gonna smell like some fried food if you put ranch on it. It's like, damn, it smells like chicken wings.
Yes, Mark, you're right. Whoa, too much brown eye.
Not enough brown eye.
Holy shit.
Like I said, we're gonna enter 2020 with the
With a roar!
anti-anal bleaching campaign. Food poisoning. Nah.
Ugh.
Blah.
I don't go blah blah blah.
Put that hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Oh man, hot sauce on the butthole. Ouch.
Pancakes.
Making pancakes. Baking pancakes.
Cakes.
I made French toast the other day. It was fire.
Oh yeah.
Didn't
Did you guys eat the
Didn't have
cookies by the
anything
way?
to do with the butthole, but
I did. I just had a couple more today.
Yeah.
I ate most of them.
You guys
Not all
enjoy
of
them?
them.
Did you like them?
Yeah.
Good.
I like the chocolate chip ones better than whatever the other ones were.
Oh,
The brownie
the brown
one
ones.
and the sugar cookie one. And
It was a weird. I don't know what the one was.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Was it cinnamon or something?
yeah,
it was probably a snickerdoodle.
Yeah, I think those are the ones.
It had
that,
cinnamon,
I
yeah,
like those.
cinnamon on top. Yeah.
Them cookie ones, fucking, the chocolate chip ones are fire.
Yes. they
I've
were.
got so many fucking cookies.
I ate them.
I saw the whole table of fucking cookies up there.
I
He's got like 9 tubs of cookies.
Dude, I got blueberry cheesecake cookies up there. I got fucking chocolate peanut butter cookies, chocolate chip cookies.
Hell, we're getting to the point where you're gonna have to start sprinkling water on them, put them in the microwave just to soften them up.
No, they're all the ones I had a couple of the ones you made us. They were
Yeah.
soft as shit still.
Hell yeah.
And the peanut
Seamus
butter
is calling you out in the YouTube chat.
Oh, shit.
Factory Farm. So he told you to meet him over there, and you
shit.
bitched out.
Damn.
Terrible. I guess that fucking song. My fucking shit likes to delete shit. I guess that song redeleted itself, which is probably
it's
fine.
still in your fucking email somewhere.
Yeah, but then I have to find it. Who cares?
I mean, you can search it.
Why did Roger Clemens put icy hot on his junk when he pitched? Like that just
Is this
sounds
a-
like
is
a
that a
kink
joke
to
or
me.
something? I
No,
don't
that's what
understand.
Merrill said. That's a.
Is that a question or is it a joke?
No, he said it. He said why not put hot sauce on your butthole because Roger Clemens used to put icy hot on his junk when he pitched.
It's the opposite.
Why would he do that? That seems like a distraction.
I mean, it puts a little shit on the ball to make it curve a little more if that's what you're going for. But
I think he's talking about his package.
I mean,
Like
I'm
he-
hoping so.
I think he put icy hot in his cup. Right on the ball
On his
bag.
whiner?
Right on his whiner.
On his wanker?
I mean, it might have gave him that extra zip on his follow through. I don't know, but
Well, you know, if that happens, I would imagine you'd want to jump a little bit, so it might give you an extra little pop in your
it
stuff.
might actually give you a couple miles an hour on your fucking fastball.
Did he ever pitch it? Yeah.
If you're not tuned into YouTube, you got all the fucking upcoming shows right there.
That's right.
No shit.
You guys got secret exclusives popping up.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom,
Ugh.
boom. What you gonna?
I don't even know who that one is.
How's the Hidden Valley, baby girl? Oh, that's so funny.
No, Jason, you're absolutely right. I say how would not be good for the nards. Would not be good for my nards.
Nards.
Menards.
Save big money at.
Menards.
I was winding up spending money at Menards.
I've never,
Oh, that's HP Grizzly? Huh.
never even been to Menards.
I love Menards.
I bet you do, fam.
I fucking do.
Of course, Mark, we always go sideways around here when we ain't got nothing to do. I mean, we got shit to do, but we were counting on our guests to still be here.
Look at all the fucking flyers on the screen, fam.
Oh,
That shit's lit.
oh, going over to the YouTubes. Look at that. Look at all those.
Look at that. You guys ready for
Are they
the fucking
fighting?
war
Are they
in
fighting
20s?
over here? I see fucking Factory Farm got in here.
I am.
Where's Shamus?
He said yodeling in the valley like the best Detroit rapper ever. Kid Rock, is that you? Yole.
Fuck out of here.
It's the last show of the year, yo.
It is. I'm sad.
Hey, if you guys missed last week, you should check it out because it was a big deal. We haven't really told anybody.
Now, trust me, Factory Farm, that's funny that you said that because when I seen the name, I was about ready to go fucking blow up a goddamn something. I was going to go blow up a fucking studio somewhere.
That's funny.
Fuck.
He remembers.
Yeah, he does.
He wasn't here last week either. He was the one that made the scary rap for us.
Yep.
With your old scary raps. You missed the call-in show last week.
Yep. Guess
But
what?
since
It's
you
your
weren't
lucky
here,
day. You could call in.
We
too.
had Kung Fu Vampire, we had Buckshot, and we had Rehab. So
Just go search Replicon on your Skype.
radio.
Replicon Radio on your Skype and call us. Since Jason's too scared, called you out, Jason. Yeah.
Scary Christmas rap, y'all.
And
Hey Merle, yes. And we had Hey Merle.
Yeah, Hey Merle called.
Hey Merle, you missed the Patreon episode yesterday, and everyone was saying that you should be in the voting for Interview of the Year of the Replicon Radio Awards.
Do it.
You're gonna be the write-in category, I think. Is anybody a vote for write-in is a vote for Merle?
Jason, that is unexcusable. I did this show 52. Okay, that ain't right either. 49 weeks of the year sober.
Ish.
No, I usually only drink when I don't have to work the next day. This year it was at least 3 days that I did, but I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere.
Is that why you can't call in? Because he's too sober?
He's way too sober.
Come on, Jason.
I'm too sober for this shit.
Saturday night would have been a good one. I had way too much adult beverage.
What?
Well, we don't have a show on Saturday nights.
Right.
We did have a show on Sunday afternoon.
Which was a pretty good show.
Call us in. Congratulations on the new job. Call in and tell us about it.
Well, I don't think he started it yet.
Well, no, but he can tell us, roughly about what he'll be doing.
He's going to be preparing Replicon Radio
Why?
Awards for the Underground.
That is true. And hiding wires.
Yes. Wire hider.
Wire hider. Oh, get that. God damn it.
I don't know what just happened, but there was a whole lot of boom going.
Boom, boom, boom. I don't know why he's peer pressuring you to call. You don't have to call.
Don't call. I don't give a shit.
We don't even want you to call.
Nope. Don't let you
Don't call, Jason. We
Stop
won't.
calling.
Stop calling us.
Quit bothering us.
God, we should
Stop helloing us.
We should probably just go on break.
Mike Wood, please.
Yeah. I got a truckload with a big pussy out here. What you all want me to do with him?
I got a truck full of fake pussies out here.
Factory Farm just emailed us his phone number if we want to call him.
Well, let's talk to
Do
him.
it.
Oh shit! Oh, it fell on the ground.
Throwing Factory Farm all over the place.
You throw.
It's just the wire.
Come on over and clean up the wires. Sam.
Please do. It's fucking all over the place.
We actually kind of had a little discussion about that last night after our Patreon show. We were kind of talking, and
That's why I brought it up.
Every time
would
we
be
have
a little-
discussions,
it would be a little harder
a couple years later, we'll get it done.
than easy.
True.
Oh damn! You put the ring on blast now.
Oh yeah. No, we're
now
not
y'all
doing
know his ring.
it. Yeah, we do.
So, that's funny. It sounds just like mine.
It sounds like licking maple syrup buttholes.
Buttholes.
Yo,
Those are butthole
Oh,
licking.
Factory Farming
This
now.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Hey, baby.
it is Hidden Valley Ranch. What's up, y'all? Doodle-doo.
Hey.
What up, brother?
Yeah, it's good to hear you guys. Man, if I sound stupid or anything like that, it's because I'm having a hard time hearing you guys on this old-ass phone of mine, but I'm going to try my damnedest to sound a little bit less stupid than I did last time.
Don't worry, we'll hit the mute button.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
fine.
block it out.
We're
or
used
we'll
to you
leave
sounding
it in.
stupid. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's good to hear you guys. Like I told you last time, it's like a holiday tradition, as far as I'm concerned, to call in and chop it up with you guys. I felt bad after tuning in a little too late. I did actually tune in last week, but it was too late. You guys were already chopping it up with Kung Fu Vampire and all that shit, and made me feel like shit, made me feel like a real asshole. So I had to, get my second chance in there.
You are a real ranch-covered asshole.
Yes,
Fuck no.
it's true. It's true. That's why I lick myself like a cat all the time.
There you go.
That's why he couldn't make it to the phone to listen to our show because he was too busy licking his own asshole.
It's true.
He ran
Yep,
out of
that's
ranch.
right.
I had to make a run to the stove to get me a faux O of Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oh, there you go. That must have been a Walmart run.
Sam's Club.
Oh, hell yeah.
Family pack.
That's what's up.
Oh, hell yeah. That industrial size shit. You know, I don't want to run out again.
Yeah.
Like, it was traumatic enough.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson on that
It
one.
gets real raw real quick.
Just gotta keep squirting.
Yeah, it's definitely become it's a tradition, man. The call-in thing has become a tradition, and you being a part of it is also becoming a tradition. So
Well, he only made it 1 year in a row, or was it 2?
I feel like it was 2.
I mean, 2 year in a row is a tradition.
It was
1
2
year
years,
in a row is
right?
not.
This will be the 3rd year,
Yep.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
This is the 3rd year.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd year. I didn't want to break the tradition on that. That's why I felt so bad about it. It might be bad luck or some shit. So, I really appreciate you guys giving everybody a second chance, even if they are scared to call in, like some people.
Ah, yes. That goes out to you, Jason.
Ooh.
Sorry.
That wasn't peer pressure from us.
Love it.
I remember we have it somewhere. He sent it to us, but we were just like, he made that whole rap,
Yeah.
and we were like, what the fuck? Like, he's like hiding in the cars and shit and killing people. Like, God, this guy's gonna fucking murder us.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Wait till
He's
I catch
still
y'all
in the
slipping,
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I catch y'all slipping.
Well,
y'all
because
done.
he can't find out what studio we're at because we just keep moving fucking studios.
That's right.
We're underground now, baby. You can't find us
That-
nowhere.
Oh, hell
We
yeah.
are underground. We are literally underground right now.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. We're so underground.
But,
we're
yeah.
underground.
That's my home, you know what I'm saying? Ever since I was like 14, I've been making underground shit, mostly not putting it out. But when I finally stumbled upon you guys back in 2017, it wasn't that long before I called in. It was probably like October 2017 when I first got into you guys, thanks to Chuck Reeves' show when he was shouting you guys out. And I was fucking with him for a minute, and then checked you guys out on his recommendation on his show and all that. And instantly, I was like, this is my shit. It's funny as hell, playing that crazy shit that I love so much. And that's how I made the rap, was just listening to some of the shit. You know, I've always been into the crazy shit, but you were really exposing me to some shit that I'd never heard before, like King Gordy and, Killjoy Club and all this other shit. That inspired how crazy the rap was with the raping and the killing and all that shit. That kind of comes naturally to me anyway when I'm writing rap, but that's what I've always been into ever since I was a kid.
Bro, we're on air. You don't want to air that out right now. They're gonna,
Oh, no, I mean, in terms of rap
I've been
and
in the
shit
rapping
like that.
and killing since I was a kid.
the fucking feds are going to be on your
shit.
front door.
My
in
name
about
is
5
Jason
minutes.
Farmer. I live at 2742 Oakwood.
Bro, you're about to get banned from Facebook.
This motherfucker.
That's right. I might get banned. Fortunately, that's a fake name. I came out with a fake fucking name for a reason. But
Yeah,
I'm just.
He spelled it with a PH.
But yeah, I'm just. I mean, like, Eminem was blowing up like when I was like 12 or some shit like that, and he was like the biggest shit in rap. And so like I was really into that, and everybody I knew, all the kids at school and all that shit when I was in like 7th grade, were crazy about Eminem, and he was rapping about some of the craziest shit, like killing his own wife, and it's just really getting censored on the uncensored version of the album and all that. And that was kind of how I got into the harder underground shit, looking into it, like even ICP. I hate to admit it or whatever, it might be controversial, but Eminem got me more into ICP, than I probably would have been, because I heard of him anyway. But just that whole beef and all that shit made me want to listen to both of them at the same time. And that crazy shit really had an influence on me from a young age, like 12, because they were both blowing up back in like 99.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Correct.
That's what's up, man. Well, I'm glad. That's cool that we inspired you. That's
Oh, you did, because like I said,
And shout out
hearing some
Chuck
shit.
Reeves, man, for shouting us out to other people for getting them tuned in to listen to us, and my headphones are going crazy.
hell yeah. Good old
Yeah, he was
Chuckles.
They're good.
He was pushing you guys hard. He's actually done a lot for me too, like without asking anything in return. Like back when he was doing his pre-show, he was playing some tracks that people would send into him, and whatever he liked, he would play, and he played a few of mine. And he never, like came at me and asked for anything in exchange for putting me on the show or anything like that. Like he's always been real receptive to me, and like really supportive, clearly, of like all kinds of the dope shit in the underground. And again, that's how I heard about you guys. Actually, you guys were on the show way back in the when studio
Oh, yeah, that's
days.
when we were doing the Hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had like Oh yeah, exactly. It was the video thing from the roach-infested studio or whatever.
Oh my God! Yes.
Talk about being nervous. Like, I was nervous to do the hangout thing back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, now it wouldn't be no thing, but like,
Yeah, I was
back
like,
then-
what the fuck am I gonna say to this
back
guy?
then I didn't know what to do, so like I only went on a couple of them, but like, you know, talk about being nervous to call into a show, you know, it's like, and that was that was even the homie back then, and it's like, damn. You know, now it would be different. Now, like, if that was an opportunity.
Chuck, have us back on your show.
Yeah.
I used to be on Chuck's show.
He just
fairly
did-
often.
he
You
just-
were doing it all the
He
time.
just
and
did
then
a
we
Beard
did it.
Speaks. Is he bringing that back?
I don't
or
know.
have I just been missing it?
No, it's the first one in a long time.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been busy doing Astronomicon stuff.
Yeah, he's been doing on the astronaut.
Talking all professional and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I told him, and he was live the other night. I'm like,
Your
it's so
time.
good to hear you talk normal and curse on the internet.
Yeah.
Because he's like, hello, my name is Charles Reeves, and this is Astronomicon. And then when he's on his channel, he's like, what's up, fuckers? I fucking murder you. I fucking hate you. Fuck you.
Fucking haters in
Oh,
the chat.
yeah.
What's up? Flame emojis.
Yeah, and then he's on there like, hey, hello, everyone. Welcome to Astronomical Confidential. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
he's coming up.
That's what we need to do on our channel to get more monetization, so that way we can be family friendly.
I can't do it. I got to be real.
Yeah, I gotta be real. It won't be as
No offense,
entertaining.
that's dope. I just can't.
It won't be as entertaining if we can't go fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Every
I
once in
feel
a while,
you.
like I can make a commercial or something.
Yeah.
Like, hello, but I can't do a whole fucking show like that.
Hi guys,
Because
Big Rude.
it wouldn't flow
You
as
guys
well
are
because then
listening to
we'd be too
Replicon
busy
Radio.
thinking about
Thinking about what I'm going to say.
thinking about not fucking up.
Today,
You
kids,
gotta pay
we're gonna
Pete
talk about
to not
something
cuss.
else.
You would have to pay.
You'd
people
have to
not
pay
cuss.
all of us not to cuss.
Someone offered to do that once, and we still haven't taken them up on that.
It's offer is still out on the table.
What was it? An hour?
Yes, 1 hour without
I
cussing.
think we can do it.
I can do that. Who's getting the money?
Replicon Radio,
Replicon's ready to, how much money?
$100.
$100?
$100 to not curse for 1
Are you-
hour.
is it your
But
money?
we can't fuck up.
No,
Oh.
We can't.
I need to get on the horn for y'all for the Astronomicon thing per your request to just get out there, say I want to see, even though I'm not going to be able to afford to be there. I need
They
to
don't
get on
need
the
to know
horn
that.
online.
They don't need to know that you're not going to be there.
We
Tell
need
them that you're
everyone in the world for every event ever, even if we can't make it.
Yeah.
Tell them you want us there,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because the more people request us being a part of something, we'll eventually be a part of something.
Yeah.
We may not be a part
Oh,
of
yeah.
that or this or that, or you know what I'm saying.
but one day we will.
Oh, yeah.
be.
And I would much rather turn down something we can't do
Than to never be
not. Yeah, to never be asked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if you can't make it, don't let them know that you can't make it. Tell them that you're going and
I
you
want
want
to see
fucking see
Replicon
us.
Radio at Astronomicon. I'm not going to be there though.
Yeah, don't
don't
say
tell them
that.
that.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I want to see I'm definitely going to be there, and I want to see Replicon there, bitch.
Yeah, step one up. I already bought my damn
What?
tickets.
Mark says I'd be the first one to fuck it up. He said I'd be the first one to cuss,
It depends
followed
on
by
who-
P, then
I was
DBS.
say it depends on what we're. The
See, Merle knows that I can switch it on and off. I can be professional when I got to be professional. So I can absolutely do that.
I'm probably the most professional one out of all three of us.
That's a fucking lie.
No, not at all. Not at all.
opposite case.
Yeah, you're thinking of the handful of incidents where both me and P, either or at the same time, have been drunk in public on a few events. But that doesn't count.
You notice how he said him and P. There was no Rue in there.
Well, because you're thinking about how you're more professional than we are.
I mean,
so.
I'm not saying I'm more professional,
Yeah.
but I feel like that I am probably the
in those
more professional one out of us.
in
I'm
those.
not more professional. I'm just the most professional.
I'm
out of
not
all.
more, but I'm the most.
Well, because P can't you can't go up and talk to somebody without being drunk. I feel like you couldn't going up to somebody and talking to him without being like, "Hey, you soaked my fucking shirt. You're an asshole."
You sound like my fiance that's bringing up shit from like 3 years ago. You know how many years ago that was?
To where I could walk up and be like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Big Roo from Replicon Radio. We enjoy what you do."
He's an
And then
angel.
talks off from
He's
there.
a fucking
Isn't
angel.
it?
Why
and
is
then he punches him in the face because he gets in a fight everywhere he goes.
At least he doesn't do that under the
No.
Replicon blanket.
No, there's reason.
He does that under the Rue
No.
blanket. He doesn't do that under the Replicon blanket.
If I'm getting into
How
a
big
fight
is
with
a
somebody,
room like it?
it's because
I
they
love how
fucked up.
I
not
love how
me.
he always justifies it. You're still getting into arguments and fights. It doesn't matter why. Because not everybody's wrong. You can't get into. You know how? Ask me how many
No,
fights
but
and
I-
altercations I've been in.
17.
I
Not-
know, no,
not in
motherfucker.
the last
As a
several
matter
years.
of fact, you started an altercation at the fucking bowling alley and got kicked out of the motherfucker.
I feel like y'all are in an altercation right now.
No. That was a misunderstanding.
Oh, it was a misunderstanding.
That was a misunderstanding.
Oh,
And I didn't get kicked out.
Y'all got kicked
Rob
out
got
for the
kicked out.
evening.
Rob got kicked out. I didn't get kicked out. That was a misunderstanding.
Well, you left and Rob
because
was
he
still there.
He was drunk and he got pissed off. Yeah, I fucking left. Why the fuck am I going to stay there? He was all
I'm
pissed
just
off.
saying.
I didn't know. He
Always.
got pissed off and he fucking started flying off the handle at me. I was just sitting at the bar. And then he walked out of the bar and I was like, okay, I think it's time for me to leave because I'm not dealing with that.
I understand.
How you gonna bring up my fucking social?
And that
awkwardness?
was even longer. That was even longer ago.
But you
I
said
feel
it.
so
No, I didn't
awkward that
bring it up.
you're like, talk to anybody unless he's drunk. Leave me alone.
You said it
No,
on the-
like I feel like I need to hide here. Like
No,
fuck, man.
motherfucker. You said it on the show is the only reason why we're talking about
Paul's socially awkward in person, so he's unprofessional.
it. I mean, I'm not saying that, but
It's a mental illness.
it's easier for me to walk up. Holy
Okay.
fuck. Is he still on the line? What's up,
Yeah, he's
Factor
still
Farm?
there.
Let's
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Yo, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just-
He's listening to the show live. Mike.
He is more live
It's
than
like-
anybody.
It's like the normal. I'm just getting back listening to the show, except it sounds like I'm listening through a fucking walkie-talkie or some
It
shit
is a
like that.
walkie-talkie.
All right.
Over.
Over.
10-4 over.
Factory Farm over. Do you have any scary raps for us this year?
I wish I did, but I'll tell you what, if anyone's interested in scary raps from me or anybody else, just check out my YouTube channel if anybody gets a chance. Just search YouTube for Factory Farm with a PH. I would tell you the address for it, but it's one of those long-ass, stiffy, symbol bullshit things like Replicon used to have back in the day, where it's like youtube.com/F5 # fucking up arrow and all that bullshit. So just search YouTube for Factory Farm.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's something on my.
We did.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's how long I've been fucking with y'all.
Holy
I was around back in the pre-gathering 2018 days or whatever.
Factory Farm is like our non-Patreon Discord, like old school homeboy, but he's not a part of like the group that everybody talks.
He's part of the old school group.
but like hey Merle, but they don't know each other.
Yeah.
But he's just as old school. That's dope. We
Yeah.
appreciate that shit.
Oh, I
He still
appreciate
sends
y'all.
me crazy beats all the time. I listen to him.
Yep, that I appreciate it. That's all I ask. As long as you're listening to him, that's all I
I
ask.
played some of them.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you've definitely played so much tracks, and I appreciate the hell out of that shit.
Hell yeah.
Always. I will continue sending shit. I hope whatever's good enough. I hope you continue playing it. I'm going to continue doing what I can, even if it's just dropping in the YouTube chat more often. Buying a couple more pieces of merch or whatever I can do, because you guys have really supported me a lot.
Fuck
And
no.
I really like you guys a lot. The Replicon, the Repliconians. I don't know if anyone other than myself is still saying Repliconians, but I definitely fuck with all of them too. My girl Heather, hi Merle. I fuck with all of them.
Hell yeah, man.
Look, don't worry. If you send us some bad shit, we still play that too. We don't care about making an ass out of yourself. That's up to you. But we'll play out. We'll play whatever.
I try not to send bad shit, but I do the best I can. Let's just say I do.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes I can't always reach my goals every time, but I try. I'm over here trying, goddamn it.
Hey, you know what? Just because the three of us might not like it doesn't mean that somebody else out there doesn't like it. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah! I completely understand it. That's why I appreciate you guys for a lot of reasons, and that's only one of them.
Well, we appreciate you fucking riding with us for this long, man.
Fuck yeah!
fuck
for sure.
yeah.
I love hearing like you saying shit like we inspired you, just the fact that you're still around, and all the people that are on our Patreon or Discord and all, like people that have seen our progression and like pointed out to us, because sometimes we don't even see. You know what I mean? Like we're so busy moving forward and trying to do stuff we don't even realize that fucking 2 weeks ago we were fucking trash. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
people are like, you remember when you were trash? Y'all are dope now. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like,
And I'm like, are we? Because I feel like we're still
we're
trash.
still trash. But it's nice to hear every once in a while.
We're like dope trash. We're dope trash.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have been
Glitter
dope since
trash.
at least I started fucking with you back in pre-glitter money days. I was fucking with you guys back in 2017, and you guys, you were already dope as fuck. I mean, you know, back in the, I don't know if it's taboo to say his name, but the One Eye days and all that and shit. You started out dope as far as I'm concerned, and you just gotten better. And I'm not even sucking y'all dicks. That's just straight facts. More content.
Dicks. He's sucking dicks out of vaginas with ranch.
That's
with
right.
ranch.
That's right.
Maple ranch.
Girl, chick feet and ranch cover buttholes
Chick
only
feet.
for this caballero.
Blue maple leaf.
Blue chick feet ranch butter, fam.
So
Yeah.
what
That's right.
So what
New
you're trying to
merch dropping.
say is that we got doper as we lost a member.
Well, I mean, we evolved. I mean, you honed in on that one factor. that definitely.
Well, it's funny because I was going to ask a
We
question.
lost an eye and gained a dope point.
I don't know.
It's funny that
Can
you
we
brought
trade
that
this
up
one eye in for this with this 1 point?
because I was going to actually ask a question which did he like better, the old show when there was 4 of us or the show that we're doing now?
Do you like the 3-piece or the 4-piece, fam?
Yeah.
For me, I got to say I prefer the 3-piece because as much as I enjoyed One Eye, and you know, I felt like I could kind of relate to him even a little bit. Like, you know, I could hear him start to kind of
Crying in the corner when Rue yelled at him. Like, poor guy. Reminds me of home.
Oh God.
Not just that, but as I could kind of hear him getting. I'm not trying to be a hater because I'm the same way. I could hear him getting progressively more fucked up as the show was going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it kind of affected the professionalism of the show. And again, I'm an amateur and I'm the same way. So but you
are
know,
we.
Yeah.
I would
We're
have to
amateurs
say,
too, bro.
but you know, I'd say you guys came up from that to where, you know, it's still funny as hell, still crazy,
Sweet.
and all that, but with a little bit, you know, less cutting people off and shit like that. I feel like a hater, but I'm just trying to be
No,
honest.
you're good. No, that's not hater. That's
Shout
true.
out to High Merle in the chat. Rue isn't as grumpy
Rue, yeah,
anymore.
Rue isn't. Yeah, you're not as grumpy.
No,
anymore. Still grumpy, just not as grumpy.
I'm always in
You always think you're in a good mood.
He's always
I
in a
am in a
good
good-
mood.
I am in
and
a good
everybody
mood.
else is wrong. He never fights, and it's always other.
Oh, I ain't saying that. No, trust me. I'm sure I started a handful of fights with One Eye. 100%. He wasn't always at fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got love for One Eye, but yeah, he doesn't need to be on a radio show.
No, because
He's my friend, and I'll give him a hug and wish him well.
when he's got something to say, it can't wait a couple minutes till the conversation's like.
He still hits me up
To
for
a
rides home.
pause.
He did that yesterday.
Oh, I thought he did that. I thought that was today.
That was
That was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He's always got to jump in like we're talking like for instance, I don't know what the fuck we were talking
Blase's
about.
off the tour.
Exactly. That's where I was going with that. Like we're talking about cars and this motherfucker in the
Heather,
background.
you're the shit too. You're included. Everyone's included.
Yeah, everybody's included.
Seamus, you're the shit too.
We
Seamus,
like the OGs.
I feel like Seamus.
We like the newbies.
Factory Farm, Officer Harry Cox, and there's a couple other people should all be members of our damn Patreon. So they're in the Discord. Not even just because I want your money,
The Discord, man. We want you guys in our fucking
because we talk to
24/7
everybody
chat.
fucking all day, every day. It's family. Not that y'all aren't family, but we only see you once a week if you show up.
Like we want you guys in our. We have a 24/7 chat that everybody talks.
I mean, I even interact more in that one than I do with our
Yeah.
what's the lens?
That's what's up, you guys.
Buy the
Still doing
paper
that
dino.
$1 a month.
$2.
You guys still doing that lower tier shit?
Yeah, $2.
We will always do the lower tier because
$2 is always there.
If you want to support us, we absolutely pennies on the dollar, man.
$2 a month, you get the extra episode, you get access to the Discord, you get the early interviews, you get all that shit. $5, the lens gets included, which is like fucking premium Snapchat.
If you're lucky enough, I might send you some Warren fucking.
We're not naked on there. It's mainly just me fucking singing as a redneck 90% of the time.
If you're lucky enough, I might send you some Warren underoos from me.
After that, we have a T-shirt. There you go. He'll send you some worn. That's gross.
I mean, you might.
Yeah, we have a T-shirt
Trying to-
here. You get a T-shirt every month for $30, which is basically sometimes it costs us money when we get the super dope supplemental ones.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's 6 cents a day. If
For
it's
what?
if it's a
$2?
30-day month, it's 6 cents a day.
There you go.
Come on, and we want you
That ain't
guys.
bad at all.
We want you guys to be in our goddamn Discord.
I'm trying to come up. Like shit. Even that $30 shit. I mean, even if I could only do it 1 month out of the year, that sounds like a pretty damn good deal to get a fucking shirt.
But even
and all those.
$2 is like that's the reason we did it because even if you're broke, because I'm broke,
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
I have $2. Like I forget that I paid you $2. I don't even pay attention to it.
yeah.
But that way,
yeah.
we you know what I mean. But it helps us a lot because it really does. Because if we can get 100 people to give us $2, we just made $200. $200
Fucking A, right.
is a
That's-
fucking lot. We can buy fucking new T-shirts for that.
That is true.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like we can, you know what I mean?
We could even like make.
I can buy
make
patches to make beanies or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
can buy. You know what I mean? Like
We wanted to make it to where it's not even a financial hit. It's it's $2.
I mean,
Yeah.
we could actually throw in a couple free items with every purchase, or something with that extra $2 that everybody would give us.
I gotta start selling mystery boxes someday. Fuck,
Dead Body Man loves them mystery boxes.
I'm waiting.
I swear to God, I thought that jersey box that M&E just came out with, I thought that was a mystery box.
it was originally.
I had to read it. I
It
was like,
was
oh,
originally.
it's a collector's box.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was, and then they weren't selling them, so then
Yeah.
they were like, "Fuck it,
Yeah.
this is what you get."
Yeah.
And you get
I
a
was
nice
like,
fucking
these
box.
motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, look at it. What do we
You
got?
guys should definitely do a mystery box and just put like some old flyers and like
Someday.
some merch you got sitting around the house.
If we
and
ever
shit,
did
yeah.
a mystery box here, I'm not going to say it again, but with the spoiler alert here. If we ever did a mystery box, the first thing you're gonna see when you open that goddamn box is the entire size of the box is just gonna be a giant picture of my angry face. And then everything else is gonna be below it. It's just gonna be an angry face for me.
I mean, we did do mystery.
But someday, I, in all honesty, like someday, if we actually have, a bigger audience and we have made merch items, because I buy things occasionally as like samples
I know we
to
all
try to
do.
make shit.
We all do.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, like
I- like,
trucker
I
hats
would-
and shit.
Eventually, I would rather fucking give it to someone that people gave a shit. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Like, what
and
if
some
you
of
guys
it's
get
shitty.
the-
Don't get me wrong. Like the shitty hats.
yeah.
I
Oh,
had samples of shitty hats. Are the trashiest fucking things in the world, but they're still hats. They're prototype.
Even if it's a
Replicon
Daytona
hats,
Beach.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Even if it's like a fucking convenience store, Daytona Beach fucking trucker hat. I
basically what
rock
it
that
is, it
shit.
just has a fucking dinosaur.
It really is. It is. It's not even like a sticker. It's like I don't even know what it is.
Thank you, Hey Merle. Yeah, I always
mean,
throw extras
yeah.
when people order shit too.
And,
Stickers
and
fucking
eventually
random
you'll
shit.
get like the shirts off our fucking backs. I
Yeah.
say that only because we're all wearing Replicon shirts right now.
That is true. That's true.
I mean,
I was trying to get one of them dope jerseys with the suede R on the back, but I just couldn't afford it at the time.
Me and you both, brother. I haven't even got. I don't even have a Replicon
Suede
jersey.
P on the back.
Yeah.
he liked the R better. Go fuck yourself.
Should be. I want to make. You know what else? I think it's.
I
was
want a
thinking
Letterman
about-
jacket just thinking about that.
I mean, well, that'd be dope. I was thinking about making the sub. You've seen the sub. Everyone's seen the supplemented tees now because they're dope.
yeah.
I wanted to make, but I think it's stupid. I wanted to make the dinosaur's outfit,
Yeah.
like the spacesuit, but the shirt, like the fucking metal, fucking with the fucking R. Like
Fucking,
you
fucking,
are.
fucking-
That's not. I think that's not bad. And then make the shorts and all that stuff.
I mean,
It would just be silver shorts.
yeah.
You could just wear gym shorts.
Well,
fam.
no.
but then we got to come up with fucking silver boots.
Boots and pants.
Like I'm trying to think what I could imagine the Replicon wearing, like
He's
on a
wearing
normal day.
something. Look at him. He's got a fucking spacesuit with an
Spacesuit.
R.
Oh yeah, I mean like on a casual day, like when he's back on the planet he came from, or whatever his dope backstory is. Like, because he's not going to need a spacesuit wherever the hell he came from, even if it's Earth. So
We already
it's
have
crossed
the
my
outfit.
mind.
He came. You know what? He came.
P,
from fucking,
P has the outfit right now on. Like he's wearing it if he put
Right.
the jacket on.
he wears the. Oh yeah, the all over. He doesn't wear himself.
I mean, he might.
Maybe OG.
We're gonna have
Flat
to-
Larry wears the 8
Yeah.
legs fit. And 8 Legs wears the Flat Larry.
We're gonna
8 Legs wears the Madrock.
We're gonna have to come together. We're gonna have to come up with a backstory for the
We did one time, you remember?
Yeah, it kind of.
He's from space. He's loosely related to Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay, I wasn't there in that conversation.
Oh shit! The fucking plant.
Yeah.
They're putting on a fucking production of that in my home city, Newport News, Virginia. They're doing like a fucking 2-week stand or some shit of Little Shop of Horrors around here. I'm gonna try and go to that shit because that's a funny fucking musical, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I love that shit.
And the original's pretty funny too.
I would love to have a story. I want somebody to make a Replicon comic with the fucking Dino story and shit. Be dope.
Fuck yeah.
Because right now it's a mystery. The Dino's a mystery. Replicon is all in of
the
itself,
whole
but
thing's a fucking mystery. God damn it.
Yeah.
It's all of it. How did the Dino find us? We don't know. He's a fucking alien.
Is it the Dark Carnival?
I can tell you how he
had a fucking probe and he rubbed some fucking ranch dressing on that bitch and he probed our ass.
It literally drew us in like a magnet. Like it's just like
his father from the past that had one eye.
Dirk Manning doesn't draw anything, hey Merle, but
he can
write something.
He can write it up.
Yeah, he can write it up.
Mariana already drew us.
I mean, I guess he does draw.
Oh yeah, congratulations to them too. Before I forget, congratulations to Mariana.
Their new addition.
Costa and Alejandro, Dave. I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, they are with child.
Are they?
Yeah. I shared a post on our page. So shout out to them.
Do we have a name yet for the baby?
I don't even think we have a sex, let alone a name.
That soon, huh?
Yeah. But they're not going to be at Astro, so they will be missed at Astronomicon this year because they're having a baby. But.
Damn, I look forward to seeing them every year.
I know.
They're the Haunted High-On artist.
Yes.
Yeah, last year.
That's dope.
Last year, the last day of Astronomicon, we actually sat out with Mariana and Alejandro. We sat out in the lobby with them with them
playing the games.
Yeah, we were playing games like up until like 2 or 3 in the morning with them. And it was fun as fuck because it was actually what is it? Man, it's like a what is it? God damn it, I can't fucking think of the name of it. But it was like Cards Against Humanity, but it was like comic strips. Like the cards were comic strips. And yeah, which was cool because we were playing a Cards Against Humanity comic version with a comic book artist.
And the word comic way too many times.
Apparently, they can tell you're progressive drinking too.
I guess.
Comic. Can you just pull the poll, Paul?
The storyboards, was that what they were? Were they like the storyboards for the comic or some shit like that?
That's
dope, man.
That was a visual of my brain trying to remember something.
Man, Factory Farm know every damn thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cyanide and Happiness. That's what it was. Cyanide and Happiness, the comic game. So if you know that, yeah.
I hope to be able to afford to go to Astro one day. I'm into that, but I've never actually been to a con. I've been to some festivals and a lot of concerts and shit, but I've never been to a pop culture thing like that, and I'm into the pop culture shit. Like, is Sid Haig? Is he supposed to be at this one, or because I thought I heard something like way back last year that he pulled out?
Sid Haig passed away.
He passed away.
Oh my god! Damn, I didn't even hear that, man.
But
I honestly did not know Sid Haig passed away, and God rest him.
The answer to your question, though, he was there last year.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, he won't make it this year
because he passed away.
Yes.
Yeah.
God rest him, man.
Yes.
God rest Bushwick Bill. R.I.P. to everyone who passed away in 2019.
Absolutely.
It was a tough year for people passing away and shit like that, and underground and horror, all of that. Even personally, like a lot of people were passing away in 2019. I hate to bring the shit down, but it seemed to be happening.
I'm gonna upside a note. I'm gonna give you a little advice and a little information. You have from what is it, the 7th, 8th, and 9th. You have a February 9th all the way back around to about the 2nd week of February to start saving up, and you can go next year.
There you go.
Guaranteed Astronomicon is going to happen again.
Change buckets, man. It's going to be in a new place next year, too, probably.
Yeah.
Sounds like simple but very wise advice to me. I will keep in mind.
I think you just described Bigaroo.
I mean, I would like... Fuck you, simple-minded asshole. I'd like to see you at one of them one day. That's all I gathered out of what you said.
Seamus, you'll get a Discord link when you sign up for the Patreon.
It's there waiting for you.
It's waiting for
Yep. As soon as you sign up for it, bam, it comes right to your email.
Any tier, you get a Discord link. You get access to it.
Before I hang up on you, Factory Farm.
Yeah.
So you've been listening since basically the fucking beginning, because everything before that really didn't count.
Since the beginning of the three of us joining the show.
Yeah.
To our beginning.
Yeah.
For most of
Our
it.
beginning. Yeah.
We've done different shit now. We've stepped into movies. We're doing actors. We're doing movie reviews. Like I said, I have a double question. One, what do you like that we've done different? And what would you like us to do that we don't already?
Fantastic
Or
questions.
more of what we already do.
All right, let me think about that for a second. I've had a few beers, but
I'm right there with you,
That
buddy.
makes your brain work.
I'm about ready to get another one.
What do I like that you've done different? To be honest, the
Seamus
majority
is gonna be there, yeah.
like what I mostly do is fuck with y'all on the old shit. Like the podcast, on the podcast, whether it be on Spreaker or on YouTube. I mostly am listening to the regular show. So I haven't really heard the reviews and shit like that. I'm not really on social media and all that. So mostly I'm on the old show. And as far as what you've done different, like in that regard, like what's different about the show since I first started listening, it's I would say the main thing is how professional it's become. So, more like the conversation, the interviews, and all that. So I'd say you've definitely come up in that way, and I like that a lot. Like I said, just probably better. You always had good questions and shit like that, but just I would say that it's become more professional, and I like that more. And it's mostly the show that I fuck. You know what? Let me change my answer. The video. That's what I like. That's what I like that you do different. Is the videos on YouTube, the live videos and shit.
Hell yeah.
Like I can't afford to go to that many shows and all that shit. So like the high quality, the high audio quality and all that shit. Like that was definitely something that wasn't going on when I first started fucking with you guys. And I appreciate the hell out of that. Like, I party with you guys through the fucking screen on that.
Hell yeah.
Well, you're welcome, Factory Farm, for that.
Oh, yeah. And I know it's like, as far as I know, it's mostly you, Dead Body Man, holding the camera and all that shit. So I appreciate the hell out.
But that's the point. Hey,
Holding his pole. Pulling on his
He's
pole.
holding on his pole.
Pulling on his pole.
but
Hey, man,
He's pulling on
as long as the camera's on the end of it.
Yeah. No.
I'm making this shit
Shit,
happen.
man.
And you know what? I still have ideas to make it better. Like
yeah.
in
It's
my
only
mind,
gonna get
it's
better.
still trash. I want that shit to be crystal clear, and I'm still racking my brain to figure out new ways to make it even better for you guys. So I really appreciate that you guys are enjoying it, and that you guys take notice of it and all that stuff. And just know that I'm only going to be making it better until I get it to where I think it's the best it could be. So
And just so you know, the artists hate us for that.
they could suck a fat dick because
Some of them.
the reason
some of
the
them do.
why I used to hate that, but now having done it and I being on this platform, I think what they need to look at it in an aspect of people that, okay, well, you're on a tour, you don't go to their town, okay, but there's so many legs to a tour now. They see the show. Maybe they wouldn't have gone before, but then they saw the show and they're like, dude, that's fucking dope. I gotta be there. I gotta see this. For people that
yeah.
see the gathering footage, they would have never gone because that's a big expense. But then they see it and they're like, I gotta experience this in real life. Like, so
At least one.
and people across the globe, in other countries, like they don't get to just hop on a fucking.
Before you hang up on them.
They don't get to just hop, skip, and a jump, and be there. So I think that the videos are really bringing more traffic and more ticket sales to them in the future because people are seeing what they're missing and they're like, man, I missed it last year.
They don't look at it like that, which they should. They should, absolutely, because a lot of people that can't afford to make it or have other things that come up, that they see what they're missing out on. So like next year, they're like, "Fuck, I cannot miss that."
Exactly.
Look how much of a good time everybody's fucking having. I want to be part of it.
Exactly.
Or look at the history that's being made.
I met a lot
wanna
of
be
people
part
this
of it.
year that said they went because they saw our footage.
Yeah.
Following year, like that literally happened.
That's crazy. I
I
never.
believe it.
But that's what
I'm hoping to party with you guys.
No,
I'm hoping to meet you guys in person one of these days, whether it be at Astro, the Gathering, or any of that. I definitely want to fuck with you guys because I definitely get down. I definitely love concert and music and all that shit. It's all on me. I'm the one who needs to come up in 2020. Start saving, start working more, start putting out more shit.
We got that trunk beer, fam.
We do have the trunk.
Oh, yeah. Fucking A right. I need to track you all down.
And
that's the plan in 2020.
Just so
is
you know,
fucking track down. Yeah, what's up?
Next football season, next fantasy football season, Heather says that you have to be part of the league next year. You have to play next year.
I wanted to do that. I've never done fantasy football before. I've only been really fucking with sports since like 2013, but I will do that.
Say most of the people that played this year didn't know anything about sports or fantasy. So.
Yeah, and it's just
they're going to be a year ahead of me.
Yeah,
yeah.
But that's all right. I don't know shit either. I know a little bit, I guess, but
in all reality of what it is, it's just a good time, and there's a chat room within the fantasy football app that we all talk shit in and just have a good time with.
That sounds fun, man. And I definitely fuck with Heather. She's a real cool person. You know, I talked to her outside, you know, the Replicon chat and all that, and she's definitely my people's. So if she says I should, then I'm definitely going to take that advice. And the next football season, I'm definitely going to be in the Replicon Fantasy Football League, Factory Farm, and that shit.
I look forward to having you joining us.
For sure, man.
I look forward to being there.
We just try to have fun, man. Fun on top of fun on top of fun, and add more content and more things for people to enjoy, like the Patreon and the Discord, like the fucking Fantasy Football League, like extra. We do the movie reviews on YouTube now. We got the Daily Dino going on at least on Fridays. You know what I'm saying?
It's the weekly Dino,
we do
but
extra.
we call it the daily.
Well, there was one extra, but you know, we do the Patreon episodes. Like, we're just trying to do more shit.
Yeah, we do have a lot of shit going, and our schedules are busy between Dead Body Man and I. You know, our schedules are fucking ridiculous, retarded. It's hard for us all three to get together and do all this shit that we're trying to do.
We just want to keep it moving, man. Keep it progressing. And if people got fucking ideas or shit they'd like to see us do, we want
shoot them at us for sure.
We want to hear it.
Hey, I'm with you 100%, and I get it. That just the fact that you're able to do what you're able to do every week, and all the other shit on top of that, considering all three of you are employed and have families and other shit going on, it's crazy to me. Like, I feel like a totally lazy asshole. Like, I'll put something out like a couple times a year, and you know, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to get a little bit more Replicon-esque in my work ethic.
Hey.
And that's what I'm trying to do in 2020. Put more shit out, just like you were saying. Put more shit out. Be out there more, support the shit I like more, and just, you know, keep showing love, and, you know, have a dope-ass 2020 with y'all and Repliconians and everybody else in the underground.
Yeah, man. It's literally the year of the Dino, bro.
Hell yeah, the roaring 20s.
The roaring 20s, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm riding the tip of the tail. That's what I'm trying to fucking do in 2020. Riding the tip of the tail of the Dino.
You be riding the head.
Hell yeah, to stay away from the butthole.
All right.
As long as I have a big enough fucking ranch dressing to squirt on a dinosaur-sized butthole, I'll be all right.
I mean, Sam's Club sells it by the gallon, bro. You're good.
I need to get my fucking membership. There
you go.
$40.
But yeah, listen, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Happy holidays. I appreciate you guys giving me a second chance to call in. I really had a good time talking to you guys. Like, this might be, even though I rapped the first time and all that shit, this is probably the most fun I've had chopping it up with you guys. Really, really enjoyed talking to you and, you know, shouting out the Repliconians and all that shit. I love all of y'all. And I appreciate all of y'all.
See, Jason, look what you're missing out on.
Well, thanks for reaching out to us and having us, you know, give you a call and, you know, being open to coming on air. So,
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah, shout out to you for fucking giving us the opportunity.
You're not allowed to call
live.
in next year if we don't see you more often in the fucking YouTube chats.
God damn it.
That's going to be one of my fucking resolutions.
You're fired. Fired from call-ins if we don't see you more often.
I can't have that. I can't have that. So you'll definitely fucking be seeing more of me. And I mean that, like, in all different kinds of ways. I'm hoping to have Factory Farm in front of people's faces in all different kinds of ways in 2020. And we're right there with you guys, dropping in the chat more, sending more tracks more often, and even beats. Hopefully one is you like enough to fucking fuck with.
Nope.
One of my original beats. One of these days, hopefully I'll come up and get nice enough that I'll reach that level.
Nope.
And I'm looking forward to the day.
Yeah, we'll drop a verse on it or something.
That's what I'm hoping for. That's all I'm hoping for. It's like one of those Dino Beats fucking sessions with some of those Big Roo rhymes. I'm trying to get one of them Big Roo features on my
What's that
shit.
Big Roo rhymes?
Yeah, I mean that's a whole album. You get all three of us on there, and then plus you.
Well,
that's a
no,
whole
we were doing that with the
fucking
beats
track.
at the end of the show. We can do that with one of his beats.
It's a
That'll be
roller
fun.
coaster.
That's all. That'll make my fucking holidays.
There we go. Well, the holidays are.
That'll make my fucking. Well, not really. They're not over until the 1st, man. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still Christmas until fucking dawn on the 2nd of January.
I gotcha. That's what's up. Well,
All right, man.
We appreciate you hanging out with us, man, and sticking around all this time.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. Again, I
Fuck up
appreciate
a
you
lot
having
of
me.
shit, so we're glad you're still here.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to continue to be here. As long as the show continues to be in dope, which I know it will, I'm going to continue being here. So,
Well,
happy holidays. Happy New Year to y'all. Much love to y'all, all the Repliconians. Shout out to God. Shout out to everybody. Love y'all.
Well,
Peace.
Love you too, brother.
Love you
Thank
too,
man.
brother. Thank you.
No problem. Thank y'all. Peace.
Later.
buckle up, y'all, because
Hell
it's
yeah.
only going to go up from here. All the glory goes to God. And, you know, the dyno's just only going to continue getting bigger, you know? So we appreciate you guys riding with us this long. And it's like, shit, we've only just begun.
Fuck
So
it. We ain't slowing down.
we ain't slowing down. It's only getting better. And you know what? Honestly, there's going to be...
Jason, love you, brother.
It's a slow crawl right now. But once we start bringing in enough to where we can make this our full-time job, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, you're fucked, y'all.
Y'all are fucked. Y'all are fucked when that happens.
Y'all are probably sick of me already, but if
Oh.
that shit happens,
Oh, imagine us three. Like, all three of us.
Done.
Oh, fuck. You guys are fucked if that happens. In a good way. Like, we're
I mean,
gentle.
in all honesty, if I get paid doing this, I would be down here fucking for 4 or 5 hours a day just throwing a show by myself. I don't give a fuck. I'd be just sitting here doing shit left and right.
We're doing anything.
I would have the time to do that.
ain't nobody got time for that.
We would actually be able to meet up more than once a week. And
Fuck, absolutely.
We'd have time to hide the wires. Fuck.
Well, like I said, I've been thinking about that, but there's a couple things that we couldn't fucking hide that we need on the
Well, we
table.
just need to hide the microphone wires. That's it.
I mean, but then we got all this
yeah, this
shit
is
too.
the issue.
That can't be hidden because there's not enough wire to run everywhere up and around. Because that's like charging. That's the charging the tablet, the charging the computers.
We
So that-
appreciate the push, Jason. We love you guys. You guys do so much for the show.
Oh, you
Jason
fuck.
and Dana.
Jason and Dana, without you guys, we honestly would probably do the awards, but they wouldn't be fucking dope ass awards that we give out for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
They'd be trash.
I mean, since we're thinking back on the past, and
They'd be drawings of dinosaurs saying,
who knows
"Congratulations."
what it would be, but just think, like, just to speak away, since we brought up so much from our deep past, like, you know, just thinking about that, just you guys taking the initiative just to step up and the first awards that you guys brought
It
to
started
us.
as they made us that thing.
Yeah.
Flat Larry.
Yeah,
That one.
that was the first
one.
that was before the awards. I thought they made
wasn't
that.
Flat Larry. Flat Larry was
No,
first.
I thought
that was the first one, the big one.
No,
And then the
we
other
got
one
the
came.
big one. No, we got the first one in the mail.
no, I thought
yeah.
they made the awards.
Yeah, you're right. The first
That's
one.
what inspired the awards. Was that
Speaking of
thing.
that, where is that? The stand and all.
I
with the eggs
have
and
it.
shit. Okay.
It's bro. I mean, it's broken. We got it, but I have it.
But yeah, no, I mean,
with-
just
with
a
the little,
that
the little
one, yeah,
eggs, and
flat-
it wasn't screwed in properly.
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
the
that.
sec- and
Yeah,
that's the
I got
second-
my
That's
little
where
guy.
Flat Larry came from. He was
Yes.
he went inside of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then we had the little ones.
Yeah.
That's
And I
right.
was like, that's where the whole conversation started with.
Yeah.
These could be the
That's right.
put
And
these
we
on a
got
base.
And that's so
Yes.
That was just them being nice, showing love, and
Yeah.
it turned into the Replicon Radio Awards.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That just how that happened. Like, it's just how like we all
That's
like how
destiny
how
shit.
all three of us came to be on the show together at the same time, and then
Well, I mean, you can't get Freaky P without getting Big Roo.
Well,
That's
yeah.
that's where it all.
well,
came.
he brought you on. I convinced him to stay.
Yeah,
Because-
him and
I didn't want to. I was there
Yeah.
to do my own thing.
Yeah, because I was on there.
I was there to help the kid.
Yeah, because I was on there. You showed up, and then I was like, hey,
and
we can
I was
make
like,
this
you
into
don't need
something.
this, you don't need that, you don't need that. Everyone needs to leave.
Everybody needs to get the fuck out.
God, I'm like a fuck. I really am like fucking. What's the fucking like an overlord or something?
Yeah.
I came in and over.
You like a Jerry Heller, bro?
No. I was there to help, but everyone had to leave. The problem was them.
Yeah. The people.
Well, what's
No,
the
it
problem
really-
here?
no,
All y'all.
Oh, y'all
No, it really-
suck.
It
You're
really
good.
was. It really was. No, when I joined, when I sat in on that one, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh, it's fucking garbage.
And then he called me up the next day. He's like, what'd you think? And I told him, I was like, well, this is fucked up. That's fucked up. He's like, dude, I told them the same fucking thing. So we're on the same page.
I'm like, we need headphones.
That was the first. That's how far we've come. We started this show and we didn't even have headphones, and we were like,
we didn't have
the first
shit.
thing we thought, we were like, why is there no headphones? Why? What?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of studios in my time.
Oh,
P and I used to do a fucking show years ago.
Oh, I gotta pee. I came in a
And that's-
virgin to this.
And then he was brought with the opportunity to join Replicon Radio. So he's like, well, fuck it, let's go sit in. I'm like, they asked you go sit in. I don't want to impede.
I was asked to help, and I wanted to start my own show at that shitty place.
Yeah, and he was the idea was for him to sit in and see how everything was going, and then he was gonna start his own show and hopefully bring me in. I think we've talked about that, and I think that's what was gonna happen. And then they brought me in to sit in one show, and I was like, all right. And then, like I said, P called me up the next day. He's like, so what'd you think? I'm like, well, this is all fucked up. This is what they should do. This is what they need. And everybody's just fucking going at it left and right. And there's no time for anybody to talk. Everybody's talking all over. He's like, yep, all them people need to leave. And I'm like, well, I ain't saying all that, but they just need to have a little more professionalism and learn how to talk with each other instead of around each other. And then next thing you know, I was invited onto the show, and I was like, let me think about it. P, I thought we were doing our own. Well, let's just join this one for now and see how everything's ran on the inside. Okay. And look at us now. We learned some shit. Now we're doing it ourselves. Fuck everybody.
Crazy.
Fuck everybody but y'all.
Shit's crazy, man.
Fuck everybody but me and P and Dead Body Man and all our listeners. Fuck the rest of the world.
Are you on YouTube?
I am right.
See all these fucking dinosaurs that keep adding to the
I
screen?
am right. Oh fuck yeah. I'm on there now. Hell yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how we all formed. We've never actually really told the story on air, actually.
We have a few times.
Have we?
Yeah. Not a long time because we don't like to talk about
Yeah. And I mean, it does suck.
plugging people.
It does suck that we had to lose a member to get where we are today, which wasn't our doing.
That's just 90% of what we do is love, but 10% of it's fucking business, man. And sometimes you just got to do business. And
Absolutely.
that's what happened. You know what I mean? And just like old boy was saying, like he appreciates the professional. Like we're fucking clowns and we're dumb and we act stupid. We do dumb shit. But then when we have guests, that shit's always serious. You know what I mean? Even if we're having fun, it's still serious. We're not fucking off because
Yeah, we all know how to have-
We're not unprofessional when it comes to the you know what I mean, spreading the underground and getting the information. But then when that part of the job is done, we still have fun and we still goof around and we'll still
Absolutely.
get fucking drunk with you in the goddamn alley with trunk beer.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of where it lies. You know, there's a point of having fun, but then there's a point of having professional fun.
Yeah.
We all know how to have professional fun as well as being stupid fun. You know, we all can have a good time and fucking act like
And
a
we do
fucking
both.
retard. We do.
We do both.
But when we have a guest on,
But
it's
yeah,
like,
when
okay, that's our
well, I'm
target.
saying like, yeah, but if you see
Boom.
us like at an event, we're gonna kick it and hang out with you.
Oh, absolutely. Don't ever be afraid to come over and say hi.
But on
Don't
the
ever be
show,
afraid to come over and
I-
ask for a picture or
I
anything. Don't be
do
afraid.
want to put the disclaimer out there though that
We are not responsible for what happened.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No,
That's also true.
more than likely, you guys are going to be able to hang out with Rue and Paul more than myself because I work during shows. When you were talking about me getting drunk too much at shows, like that has really like been dialed
I didn't say
in.
that. That was just a one-timer.
Well, okay, all right, thank you.
One-timer, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, but I really put in a lot of work at shows, like especially big shows. Now, if it's like a smaller show, I'll try and do it. But even like at Stone in the Cemetery.
No, but what I'm saying is like shows like when we're at shows, that's fine. Yeah, come over and say hi and whatnot. But more or less, like if you see us all at Astronomicon, don't ever be afraid to come say hi.
Yeah,
if you see us at a gathering, we will party and we will fucking kick it with you. But when it's time to do business, we got to go and do work.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that like I would love for you guys to come up to me and all that stuff and say hi. But I want to make the disclaimer that don't get disgruntled because
don't feel like
hold on, because me in particular, because I do the videography and all that stuff. I have to put in a lot of work.
From me.
I have to put in a lot of work. So like at the gathering, I'm literally a blur if I'm not standing in one spot recording shows and I'm monitoring my equipment and all that stuff. So like I may not be as fun as I could be, but just know that I'm usually either on my way to do some recording or I'm leaving somewhere to do recording and I'll be a blur, or I'm running to the bathroom real quick to come back and watch my stuff. I really get in the zone, and it's I don't want you guys to see me at a show and be like, oh, he was a dick, he didn't even say anything to me.
Yeah, no.
Blah, blah.
If he'll say hi to you, he'll talk to you for a hot minute and be like, sorry guys, I gotta go, and he'll probably take off. So don't think that he's being a dick. He's just trying to do work and try to provide the best to his ability for everybody else.
Because even though I don't physically hold it, I set up my equipment and it needs to be monitored, especially like if I'm live, like because there's so many hiccups that happen that I don't know if you guys know, but like I gotta make sure it's fucking working. I gotta make sure it's going. I gotta make sure nothing bumps into it. So there's a lot that goes into it, and I really have to focus. And like so shows for me and festivals and Comic-Cons and all that stuff that I go to, it's really like I'm working. Like I put in a lot of work to make this shit good for you guys. So,
but believe me, when that last person goes off stage or the last fucking act of the night goes off stage, he'll tear it all up with you, motherfucker.
Fucking, I'm like Donkey Kong when that fucking shit's over. Oh man,
and Rue already told you I'm socially awkward, so come talk to me.
Yes, go talk to that motherfucker.
If you come and talk to me, I'll talk your fucking ear off. But
yes, break
if
him
I
out
see you
of
in a distance, like, oh, there's so and so.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, I'm good. Like, let's go say hi. Oh, I'm good. Well, I'm gonna go over and say hi. All
let's
right.
go do some shots first.
You go over and say hi.
Come back and like, oh, they're gone. Well, clearly they're gone. We did shots for 2 hours.
Yeah, Jason's even watched the equipment for me at was that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's astronaut. That wasn't. Was that Second Attack that was in that one Indiana town? Yeah, because I was there for so long. I was like, dude, bro, like, can you please watch this? I have to go pee. You know, so it's like
Factory Farm would have pound some White Claws with you, bro.
Dude, fuck yes.
They're gonna be White Claw wasted, bro.
Fuck yeah, let's get White Claw wasted.
Get White Claw turned up.
Absolutely. So
I prefer the fucking Natural Light fucking seltzer.
Natural Light Claw.
Natty Claw.
A little better.
Hey, Natty Claw. I'm down with Natty Claws too.
I mean, I might slam a few of them with you.
Hey, I'm down to try any hard seltzer. As long as it's not malt. Please don't bring the malt shit to me.
It is a fucking game changer, though. I will tell you that.
It is.
But once you're drinking beer and you switch over to one of them, you're like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
Well, because beer's a lot thicker than that, so you can't. Yeah.
I'm a fucking whiskey guy. If you guys come up to me, you guys better be ready to drink some fucking whiskey. I ain't slamming no fucking waters with you.
Yeah, see, my thing is that I've really
I'll drink whatever you hand me.
I'll pound beers with you, and we'll
used
sip
to
some fucking moonshine and some whiskey.
I used to drink whatever, and everything. I used to take it to the fucking house, but I can't do that and be professional anymore. And also in personal life, I had to really tone it down and dial it in. That's why I'm drinking wine tonight. So
hey, PBR's the shit too, man. I'd have a couple Bud Lights and switch over to PBR. It tastes so good. You can't start out drinking PBR though. Nope, not me. Gross. I mean, In all honesty, though,
Black Velvet's
if
good.
we're all hanging out at a bar and you say, "Hey, Rue, you want a shot?"
Yes.
Yeah, let's do a shot. Well, what do you want? Whatever you're fucking drinking, dude, because I will drink whatever the fuck's behind that bar.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
I'll drink whatever, even if it's fucking shitty Jaeger. It's not that's not being the same said for Rue or Paul. They love Jaeger.
Oh, dude, Jaeger
Bombs.
runs through my veins, bro.
Yeah. So
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah. P can't do straight Jaeger.
yeah,
I mean, I will.
I could do anything,
I might puke on you.
I'll
but
drink a bottle of Jaeger and be like, "What? Let's do it."
now please be original. Don't just come up and be like, "Oh my God, you want the Fireball? Oh my God, Fireball!"
I mean, I don't care. I'll do Fireball.
I
have no
just
problem
think
with
it's
Please
you
be
know-
unoriginal and walk up and hand me a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Go, what's up, P? Jaeger bomb?
I mean, I get it. A lot of people's pockets ain't deep, so Fireball is like a $3
Yeah.
shot normally.
Or
like
a
whatever
rockin'
you
bomb.
call.
Bring me
A
a
ro-
real rockin' bombs.
Hell yeah!
You know what,
All
dude?
day.
You know what a rockin' bomb is?
what is that?
So good.
It's rockin'
Delicious.
rye and Jaeger instead of
Oh,
Red Bull.
I would try it.
It's so good.
Oh,
I would
It's
try
way cheaper
anything.
than Rockin' Rye is way cheaper than Red Bull.
Yeah, I would try
It's
anything.
so good.
Yeah, I would try anything. You know, I should trust me. It's just a personal preference.
Somebody
and
needs to donate a bottle of Jaeger to the Astronomicon.
Oh,
Fund for
God.
P in Rue's room.
and a bottle of Pedialyte, a case of Pedialyte.
I already
There you go.
have
I don't
3.
drink that shit.
I have 3 bottles purchased.
It's
I'm
Gatorade.
starting to stock up
You
for
got to.
Astro.
You got
that
to.
shit's expensive. It's like $6
Yeah.
a bottle, so I gotta.
If you buy the powder packets, it's a little cheaper.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about those, so I'm not
If you
fucking
get
with them. yet.
it'll probably save you like fucking $10-$20.
They were here. I'll send you.
I mean,
a link.
I've seen them. I know what they are. I've just never used them, so I don't trust them.
I used them at the gathering, and it was a game changer.
Yeah.
Even though
2
I was,
bottles of Pedialyte the next morning after I feel really shitty. Like it fucking affects you. You're
Yeah.
like, oh God, what the fuck?
I do a lot of Gatorade.
You get all
and water.
sweaty and like fucking hot and bothered, and
Yeah.
once that goes away, you're like, what's up? Sober.
I do a
Yeah.
lot of
Completely
Gatorade and
normal.
water. I don't fuck with that Pedialyte.
Now,
A lot
see
of
the-
Gatorade and water, I'm good.
At the gathering, I was drinking it more so because I had to walk 6 miles
Yeah, you
both ways.
You walk the fucking alcohol.
Yeah,
out.
I had to. Yeah,
Fucking ridiculous.
so it wasn't necessarily that I was hungover because I had an entire mini fridge full of White Claws. I had so much White Claw for the gathering, and you know what? I wasn't hungover once, but I had.
Did you have a lot after P hit you up?
Oh yeah,
Because he said he drank a shit ton.
We
I'm
did,
like,
that one
fuck.
night.
yeah, dude, bro. I had like
We did our
10,
sweet
I had like
photo
10
shoot.
I had like 10 or 12 cases of fucking White Claw.
I wish I'd have hit you up because I'd have been like, all right, fuck it, let me try it. We're getting White Claw fucking ways.
Oh,
Let's
anyhow,
try
it was. We had a great night that night. That was with City Morgue. We had a fucking blast.
But I spent $3 on a 25 ouncer, and I was like, I took
What up,
one drink
Strangula?
out of it, and I said, "Fuck it, Pete, you can have it." He's like, "You don't like it?" And I'm like, "Fuck no." And he's
Right.
like, "Boom," and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
It's not nearly as good when you're sober.
I'm
Yeah.
like, "That's the shit you was drinking, bro." And he's like, "Yeah, I was drunk, and it tasted so much better." I'm like, "I bet
Hey,
it did."
it's not for everybody, you know. I'm not saying
you
it's.
gotta acquire a taste. Like you have to acquire a taste for beer, so
You
have
gotta-
to acquire a taste.
You gotta acquire a taste for it, and you gotta realize I'm not saying it's the best thing out there. It is not the best drink that you're ever gonna have, but
It's probably the safest
it's-
when you're at a gathering because you're getting your fucking water and your alcohol.
yeah, it's good. It's good enough if it gets you drunk. And it hydrates you, and you usually don't have a hangover if that's all you're drinking. And you know what? It's got enough positives for me to really enjoy it. I enjoy the flavors of it and all that stuff, but I'm not sitting there saying it's the best fucking tasting thing ever. I'm not saying it's not. It's shitty, but it's good. It's good enough. You know?
Right.
Look at all
God
those
love-
dinosaurs on the screen.
God
fam.
love Jason. Jason said, "I'll bring you guys a bottle of Jaeger to Astro, but I ain't drinking
there's
it."
so many dinos. Oh my god, there's so many dinos on that YouTube screen.
It's fucking beautiful, isn't it? Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama. I love it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Strangula, we're not ignoring you over here.
All
I
right,
just
Factory
say-
Farm. He'll be right back unless we sign off.
Oh, we're probably gonna be signing off. We got 1 more minute left.
I mean, you can't be, and I'll keep trucking.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, that's up to him.
I ain't mad at you.
I mean, I'm
I mean, if
fucking-
you guys want to keep
I'm
I
going,
was thinking about signing out of YouTube and fucking playing music in the background.
yeah.
I mean, I'm having a good time. I mean, I don't have to work. P probably missing out on some work right now. Well, I don't know. For a Monday night, you get a lot of orders after this?
I don't know. I'm here.
not on
No,
a
I go
Monday.
home and go to sleep after this.
Oh, okay.
I'm tired. I'm an old man, bro.
Yeah. So
Jesus. I've been off for a week and a half.
Y'all
I go
need
back
Jesus.
Thursday, and it's gonna suck.
Well,
Y'all need Jesus in your life.
well then you guys can keep going. I am gonna sign off. I love each and every one of you guys. I really appreciate all the support and love that you guys have given us for 2019.
Oh my god, it's been insane.
2000 the Roaring 20s are gonna be even better, and I'm looking forward to going into it with all of you guys. So yeah, I love you guys. I hope everybody has a safe and awesome New Year's, and I'll see you in 2020.
Hell yeah. Boop, boop. Unless we all decide to get together beforehand.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's not gonna happen. Sorry.
They're gonna hear me log out of everything. And
Does that make noise?
no, but I'm gonna talk about it.
Hey, that's all right.
So you're not leaving.
I am leaving.
I'm a little sad. It's the last show of the fucking year, man.
There's going to be another one next week.
I know there's going to be another one, but it's the last one of the year. You know how I get around this time.
What? How do you get? Drunk?
No, I'm not even close.
Why is everything gonna be drinking with you, P?
I know, right?
I'm not drunk. I'm the one not drinking. What are you talking about?
No, you got this on everybody else for doing it because you
I'm not dissing. You said, how do I get this time of year? Drunk.
I do usually because I'm off for 2 weeks
not-
of fucking work, but
How is that untrue?
we're not even close to drunk yet. I still got a half bottle of Crown to go,
Oh, boy.
and then we'll be thinking about getting drunk.
Thinking about.
That's one thing. If you haven't learned over the years, P, with drinking with me, I drink a lot.
Well,
Like when we're drinking, I drink a lot. Not that I drink a lot like throughout the week and year. Just when we're at shows and shit, I drink a lot.
yeah.
Like we gotta bring. You said you hope you fuck up. My
to fuck up your headphones. I'm
Yeah, you might. Yep, there goes one here.
I'm
There
just
goes-
going in.
It's back.
Okay.
We're good. Seamus said he'll talk to you next year, Dead Body Man.
Absolutely. Love you,
I'm-
Seamus.
I'm
Love you,
Merle.
Jason. Love you, Merle. Love
Those
everybody
say.
that I saw saying,
Seamus says he's joining the Discord.
fuck yeah. I hope to see those guys
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Discord, seriously, because I think the conversation is just going to get, like, crazy. Like,
Yeah, just wait. Yeah,
way better.
Just do it in 2 days, or you'll just get charged again. We don't want to rip you off.
Yeah, don't.
Or we'll take. Yeah, that's fine. You can give us extra $2 too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys probably want to wait, but if Seamus already signed up for it, he's gonna get charged again at the first. We didn't tell him.
Did he sign up already? I don't think he signed up yet.
All right, if you haven't signed up yet, Seamus, wait 2 days,
Wait till January.
or wait till January 1st. That way you get
Dinos
a fresh,
on dinos on dinos.
you get a fresh
fam.
full month for your Patreon. But yeah, dude, you know how I get a little
tipsy.
like. No, I always get like this around the year. Like, damn, dude, it's
Chubby.
like the end of the fucking year.
Full.
Yeah, a lot better. It's all good. Really, this new year coming is gonna be. Yeah, fuck yeah, we got a lot of shit coming this year.
Look at all those dinosaurs.
We got January's fucking packed for you guys. You guys have no idea. I like how you added the one with the background.
Yeah, cool.
The only one that stands out.
I didn't have that version on the computer without it.
That's
We don't use that one a lot.
no, we don't. I mean,
It's available for purchase on a t-shirt at repliconradio.com if you just click shop now.
perfect, Seamus. There you go. You do it. If you're doing it Friday, there you go. You get the full month. And you get the full
I
pack
think
for
Tony has more of those shirts than anyone in the world.
I think he only has one. Do you have how many? Who designed that one?
Mm-hmm.
The one with the fucking metal on his arm.
Which one?
The one with the background on it. Let me click over.
That's what's his name? Terrence Muncie.
This one here.
I own that one.
Terrence Muncie.
Well, you have 1 or 2 or 3.
I own one.
Yeah. And I have 0.
I own more than anybody.
That's the Terrence. The one with the white background on the YouTube is the Terrence Muncie Replicon Radio Dinosaur. He is a artist from Indiana who has done several t-shirt designs for Magic Ninja Entertainment and several other artists. The one next to it is actually the baby dinosaur from the Dinosaurs television show. We do not own that property, but we may or may not have made a shirt with it. The one to the left of that was drawn by Mariana Pascosta, the artist and designer behind the Haunted Highlands comic series, and many others. She drew that for us out of love because she loves us.
I don't think we own like 3 of these.
The one to the left of that is the Replicon box. In homage of the 25th anniversary of the Riddle box that was drawn and designed by Mr. Justin Parker. You may know him as Killator from Corpse Circus.
For those of you, Springer, if you don't know what we're talking about, head over to the YouTube and you'll see all this.
The one to the left of that one is Rex from Toy Story. He's my homie. I have a dope shirt with Rex on it.
All right, Dead Body Man, be safe, brother.
The one directly above that is
Happy
Reptar.
New Year to you, brother.
Happy New Year, Dead Body Man. The one above that is Reptar. You may know him from Reptar or Rugrats. The one right next to that is the OG Pimp Daddy Original Dino, Original Gangsta.
That is our originals.
That's him. I don't know if his name is actually Larry, but him in wood form, his name is Flat Larry.
Yes.
The one next to that is the 8 Legs Dino Halloween version. Dancing in the background is the original 8 Legs, which is the one you see on most of our things because we love it and it's the greatest. That is the Halloween version of the 8 Legs dinosaur, drawn by Mr. 8 Legs. Hopefully we'll have more stuff from him in the future. The one right next to that is Jamie Madrox. You may know him from Twisted or Astronomicon. Magic Ninja Entertainment. That is his version of Replicon Radio. Hand drawn. That is literally a copy of the penciled drawing, hand drawn. We still have a few of those shirts available at repliconradio.com. And from my understanding, he has agreed to some of our listeners that he would like to do a photo op with everyone wearing that t-shirt. So it may be a good time to buy it because
with that
Teespring has been pretty slow on shipping. So go to repliconradio.com, click shop now, and you can find merchandise featuring a lot of these dinosaurs that aren't stolen. And one next to that is Yoshi. If you all don't know Yoshi, then you don't know nothing. We've actually done a couple shirts with Yoshi on it illegally. One is still up available at repliconradio.bigcartel.com. That one and the Reptar are going to go down soon, and they will not be available anymore once I have the time to update that website and add all the new merch that is not up there, like dresses and jackets and pants. Oh my. But if you ever see us rocking anything or wearing some dope-ass merch and it's not available on repliconradio.com or repliconradio.bigcartel, just send us a message.
Yeah, ask us about it. Send us a message.
I got it.
You can get it.
It's all yours.
Just because we have it and it's not available to you on our websites with the Big Cartel or the Teespring doesn't mean we can't get it to you. We definitely can.
Hey, Merle, I've tried, man. I've tried to do a lot of things. Someday, eventually, there's going to be more jerseys. There's lots of issues with the jersey people. You know, it took us a really, really long time to find jersey people. Well, now there's issues with jersey people because we don't sell enough jerseys, so they don't like to fuck with us too much.
Factory Farm fucking me up right now. Still trying to get a pair of them OG Dino Breeze with the dick hole.
Rue's got you, fam. Hey, YouTube. We're leaving.
Yeah,
say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. See you,
Bye,
Strangler.
YouTube. We'll see y'all next year.
See y'all
next week. We're doing Replicon Radio Awards. We're going to go through all that shit with y'all. Hopefully, we'll have the polls up.
Yeah, we got to do some typing.
Don't hold me to that, but hopefully we'll have them up, and we're going to go through all this shit next Monday. So tune into that. I hope everybody has a happy new year over there in YouTube land. Tell your friends. Share out the feed. Subscribe. Comment. Like. Comment. The more you comment, the more it goes back. The more people see it, the more it ends up in other people's shit. One of our biggest videos right now is the city morgue from The Gathering because people keep commenting on it.
Yep.
And it keeps reappearing in other people's feeds, so then more people comment. So comment. Look at all those fucking dinosaurs. Get